What is back passwords?
Excuse us while we get this ready. Having a bit of an issue. Had it all set up. We've missed like 2 weeks of Grim Up All Night.
Now we don't know how to do it.
Now we screwed everything up. Is this what they call screwed the pooch?
Jump the shark?
No, not jump the shark.
I was understood that to be like the same thing.
Good evening, everybody.
Hi.
We're gonna wait for everybody to start coming rolling in here. Teresa Puller, Eddie, welcome, Eddie.
Hi.
Chris,
Hi.
Wolfie Band, Sean, Cheryl, Teresa, Lee Donovan, Bob Roma. Bob Roma says, get this, you ready for it?
Bob!
Surprise.
Surprise.
He says it's humid in Florida.
That's not a surprise. That's every day.
Dan is here. Elvis Stooges, Jason, Sean Hill. Hello. Wait, Sean.
Yes,
I
the
think,
banner is back up, but it probably won't be up for long.
I think Sean. Well, September 4th, we're doing an event, and it's a Killer Clowns event, so we're gonna be taking it down for that. Also, we got. You see over here this little empty spot. There's a nail. Shoot, there's a nail. God dang it! Right there, somewhere, right there.
I got it.
We did hang the play button.
Yeah.
But
it fell out of
it. It fell out, so we had to take it down. We have to rethink how we're going to be doing that.
Yeah.
Welcome, everybody.
Hi, guys. Hello. Yes, R.A.P. the Ray-Bans.
Oh.
I broke them with my butt.
All right, so we're going to talk about that in just a moment.
I fell down.
Well, no, there's a whole story leading up to that, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we went to the... Okay, we're going to talk about that in just a moment. Welcome, everybody, to another night. It's a Saturday night. Another episode of Grim All Night. Basically, if you were old enough to remember USA Up All Night, hosted by Gilbert Gottfried or Rhonda Shear, we play movies somewhat similar to that. A lot of times worse. Sometimes we play better movies, like tonight, The Devil's Rejects.
This has been a highly requested one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A couple weeks ago when we were in Phoenix, Arizona, we did a watch party with House of a Thousand Corpses. Mm-hmm. Everybody loved the whole, Sid Haig being there because of his role in that movie.
Yes.
Tonight,
we all miss him.
We're going to go and watch The Devil's Rejects, and you guys are going to watch it with us.
Spook, tip 666. Thank you very much.
Daylight Spook. For a second, I thought it said Daylight Spock, and I was like, Happy Halloween.
You never do the live long and prosper. All you ever do is make fun of me for liking Star Trek.
I don't make fun of you for liking Star Trek. I make fun of you for watching Deep Dork 9.
But that's like one of the better ones.
So, did we skip a week or did we skip 2 weeks?
I think we skipped 2 weeks.
I feel like we did skip 2 weeks.
Yeah. Lisa, hi.
Lisa.
We love you too.
So, I love you. Love you too. From Seattle.
Ooh, is it raining up there? Because I always think that Seattle is always raining, like 100% of the time.
So we made it up to Astoria, Oregon, and if we had enough gusto in us, we were going to go to Seattle, but we didn't. We ended up turning around and come back. Yeah. Which is funny though, because that trip was technically a rehearsal for something we have planned for the month of October.
Yeah. Well, a baby rehearsal of what we have planned for October. Yeah.
It's been a little crazy.
Look.
Let's see. Yeah. She's been getting a few new Disney headbands.
Ooh, that's a bright background.
Yeah.
I lost my pen again. I keep losing it in my blinky. Teresa, hi. Yes, we were just about to we got a couple of things in the mail. One of them's from you guys, and thank you so much. Yes, we did. The laser discs. Yes. Super, super cool.
Did not have those. Now I do. Thank you.
Hey, Mark. Hi, tip 666. Yay.
Mark 666. Okay. Real quick, we're gonna start getting into everything. Thank you so much, Mark. Thank you to Teresa and everybody else. All right. Here's the thing.
Liz, tip 666.
Liz.
Yay. I love when people tip 666. It's so fun.
It's very artsy.
Mr. Dutchy Dutch.
Hey guys from the UK.
We love you too.
we're going to be talking about that in
We
just a
love
little
you
bit
as
too.
well, and happy Halloween, guys. Happy Halloween.
Uh,
Farah, did you send us a card in the mail?
Farah Vata, Vataha, did you send us a card in the mail recently
Yeah.
regarding the Saw filming location video?
I know, and I'm like,
Right? We're calling
Watching
out.
it really
We're
close.
watching. We're watching. We're watching. We're watching.
mine's
we're-
going a little bit
While
faster
we're waiting
than
for
yours.
her to come through, so somebody asked us the other day if we're still doing these Grim Up On It watch parties. Yes, we are. The month of October is coming. It's Halloween season. All right, we're going to talk about it, Farah.
Yeah,
Don't go anywhere, Farah.
before the end of the evening, we need to talk to you.
We will.
Yeah. Stick around.
I forgot what I was going to say. I'm just trying to be organized. I don't know. Oh, yeah, somebody asked us if we're still doing these Grim Up On It watch parties. We are. But because of Halloween season, we have a lot of things going on. We're traveling a lot. We're doing different shows on the weekends and different media nights. Sometimes we have to skip them. We try to do these Grim Up On It watch parties on Saturday nights. Sometimes they happen on a Friday. Sometimes they happen on a Sunday. Sometimes we just have to cancel it for that week and we come back the following week. So thank you guys for bearing with us. Thank you, Albert.
Thank you so much, Albert. All things vlog, that would be amazing.
We have a couple big events coming up, a lot of really big events from Scare Fair in Victorville. Eddie is a friend of ours. He's in town. He's in the chat room tonight. If you are in the Los Angeles area or San Bernardino or Victorville, it's kind of far from LA, but it's going to be worth it. Devil's Night, Scare Fair, we are going to be there. There's a Rob Zombie cover band. Joe Bob Briggs is going to be there. Eileen Dietz, the creepy, scary face from The Exorcist, she's going to be there. It's going to be awesome.
Where did I put the board?
Shannon, thank you.
Hi, thank you,
the
sweetheart.
D2LA thing. I got so much stuff because we've missed a couple
Coming
weeks.
back to LA, September, you guys doing public functions in the area. We're going to be leaving right after that time,
September
so I'm not
28th.
sure if we will be.
Yep.
Hi, Erin. We love you too.
Here's the thing. If you're going to be in the LA area, we're going to be doing a lot of Halloween festivities like Los Angeles. The Haunted Hayride. But Halloween Horror Nights is happening. Disney is happening. Knott's Berry Scary Farm is happening. A bunch of other haunted houses. So if you're going to one of those, we're going to be covering them quite extensively. So keep an eye out for them.
Hi, Buff.
The Buff.
From the Inland Empire. Where is that?
Ooh, it's like inland. This is like
Well, that
like
could be
the
a lot of
Inland
people.
Empire.
Dude, I would love to be an animated character. I love cartoons and anime. And as you can tell, I'm a little spacey because where is that? I totally had it right here.
What are you looking for?
The block.
The what?
Block of wood.
No, it's packed away over there. Don't worry about
packed it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
it.
I'll bring it out sometime, I promise.
So
Oh, hi, Night Owl. Happy Halloween, Baba Laura.
hello, Night Owl. Happy Halloween, Bob and Laura. Okay, so big news today. So we have a lot of stuff going on, and we try to keep everything as simple as possible. If you
hard.
follow us on social media, we try really hard to keep everybody up to date on that. And this is not like an attempt to get you guys to follow our Instagram or anything, but if you do and you want to, we do post a lot of things that we are doing. Jessica, recently, you may have noticed that I don't have my glasses. Yesterday, I wanted to stretch out. I wanted to take a nap, so I laid on the floor in front of the TV with my pillows and my blankets, and I took my glasses off and I put them off to the side. She woke me up around 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night because she wanted to make me something to eat because I didn't eat all day, and she sat down on my glasses, and they broke.
Yeah.
So
the funny thing is, though, is that I saw his glasses and his phone right next to him where he laid down to stretch out on the floor. I moved them out of the way to make sure I didn't accidentally step on them or anything like that. And I had a whole plate of food. I had napkins. My hands were full. So I was trying to literally plop down on the floor right next to him. But as I started to like plop down, I stepped on something, which made me fall, and I fell sideways, and I fell directly onto his glasses, right under my butt. I felt him crunch, and I immediately went, "Oh no!" And so it startled him awake. He's waking up going, "What? Oh, it was so funny in a very sad way.
Thank you, Robert Blick. It was really nice meeting you two in person.
The silly thing is that if I had not moved the glasses to a safe area, when I had fallen down, I wouldn't have smushed them.
It's all right.
Yeah.
It was meant to be. So today we
R.I.P. Michael's Ray-Bans, prescription Ray-Bans.
Which is fine because we went to the eye doctors and I had another eye exam. I was due.
Yeah.
And I got a new pair of Ray-Ban.
They're kind of cool.
Sunglasses. They're pretty much the same exact ones as I had before.
But like the updated model.
But there's like
nice.
these so they're black and on the back they're orange. And they're gripped, so they don't slide off your face because those are always sliding off my face.
Are you still wearing your contacts right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So I have contacts in right now, and I hate them. My eyes freaking hurt, but I can't see anything. I'm not a big fan of contacts. Never was. So for now, for about another week, I think it said almost 10 business days. I got to wear these contacts. I'm gonna be squinting and craziness. My eyes are strained.
And then there's me, and I have absolutely no vision issues whatsoever. I don't wear glasses or contacts. I have no need for anything corrective lenses at all. Hi, New Mexico. So I feel your pain because I have no idea what that's like, but I'm watching you go through it, and I'm like, that looks like it really fucking sucks. So for everyone who saw my my Instagram post, I took a picture of the glasses in my hand while we were at the doctor's office. And it looks like they just broke straight down the middle, which they did. But I also broke off one of the arms. There is no way to reattach it. It was completely broken from the frame. There is no way to just glue them or tape them back together. So they just had to be replaced. Christine!
That's what it is.
Can't wait to meet you in Orlando. We love you too!
Christine and Jim, hi.
Yeah, we're going to be at that convention October 1st through 3rd in Orlando, and then we're going to be running around at Halloween Horror Nights and things like that.
Correct.
So try to find us. Please say hello.
Yeah.
Jim, thank you so much.
If you are at Halloween Horror Nights or at a Halloween function and you see us, please come up to us and say Happy Halloween, please.
Our friends Echo Travel Adventures said at the tribute store there's a whole room of just Beetlejuice stuff. Yeah, I don't really like this.
I'm just gonna be honest. Like, I know everybody's all excited about like Halloween and Halloween Horror Nights, but when it comes to merchandise for Halloween Horror Nights in Orlando, as well as Disney's Halloween merchandise in Orlando and in California, none of it interests me. Like, I don't want any of it.
I want the leggings, the Beetlejuice leggings. I think they're cute.
I'll probably get a House on Haunted Hill t-shirt.
System says more Black Dahlia, please. Interview Steve Hodel and visit the Sudan house. That sounds like
what
fun.
I was saying is I probably would like to get a House on Haunted Hill t-shirt, and that's probably about it. And that's it. So I don't know. As for that post with more Black Dahlia, to be honest, there's really nothing else that we can talk about when it comes to Black Dahlia stuff. We went to her grave. We went to certain things. The Hodel house, a lot of people think and a lot of people believe that the Hodel family, that it was the dad, which it could very well be. But you know what? There's no way of knowing whether or not he killed her or not. There's no way of knowing. I don't care what anybody says. So to be honest, when we did that past video with the Black Dahlia, I did go to that house. It's just I didn't film it that day. So at another time it will be. You'll be seeing a lot more true crime stuff, but nothing Black Dahlia, not for a long time.
I mean, it's cool to like speculate, but
well, that's the thing. Like, it's one of the reasons why we don't go to a place and say this place is supposedly haunted. Whatever. Like, we're more about the history of it, and what like the different facts and stuff.
I just caught that as it zoomed by. Mark Bram says that he sent us an email today about the George Vera shop opening back up through the end of September. That would be amazing.
It's not opening. As far as I got that Facebook post that you showed, and they said I didn't watch the video. And if they're going to be doing tours, that's awesome. But the daughter and the publicist said that they're not going to be doing anything like that.
Hmm.
That they're going to be renting out the cars. It's not turning into a
That's
museum.
kinda cool,
Yeah,
too,
they're going to be
though.
renting out the cars. So if that changes, that's awesome. But they're closing that store.
We did do a Marie Laveau video in
Yeah.
New Orleans. We visited there. Ooh, it was over a year ago now.
Oh, Mark Kirkman.
Maybe a little longer.
Mark Kirkman and a few other people that are in here tonight. I sent you guys emails. Mark, you didn't get back to me. I don't know what happened. And if anybody who's in the chat room tonight pledged or contributed to the Saw filming location video, I sent every single one of you guys emails about your t-shirt size. Please get back to me because we have the designs already done. We're just waiting to get our final numbers of what your t-shirt sizes are
And
so we
send
can
them
get
to
them
the printer.
ordered. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you contributed to Saw on a tier where you're getting a t-shirt,
Yeah.
please respond to the email.
Yeah, because like we said before, when talking about it through live videos and such, we're not putting these on the website. These are specifically only for the people who joined the Saul campaign. So we're waiting to get your sizes so that we can send it to the printers, specifically the sizes ordered and no more.
Mark, I'll watch the video, which is awesome. I'll watch it. Thank you, Mark.
Yeah, it starts at 8:30 our time. Yeah.
So in about another 10 minutes. So a lot of different questions. Who here is this the very first Grim Up All Night watch party?
Technically, I'm not raising my hand. Frankie is. I'm just helping him.
Oh, and Sean Hill, I see you, man. Yeah, so Sean sent us a cameo. We couldn't get to it today. We're going to be doing it tomorrow. So be prepared, Sean.
How Tom Savini need more of him.
Okay, so
More Tom. Everybody needs
some
more
of
Tom
you
Savini.
guys, some of you guys have already like I see a lot of familiar faces and a lot of new faces, a lot of new names. So this is how we do our watch parties. What?
No, someone just said they're glad that we picked up the neck of Frankenstein, but one of them came in damaged.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, sweetie. He got the email. He's in the process of moving.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
So our watch parties, we do things a little bit differently. So we start our Grown Up All Night watch parties at 8 o'clock, sometimes 9. About a half an hour after that is when we show the movie. So at 8:30 Pacific Standard Time, which is in about 10 minutes, right? Yeah, 12
What
minutes.
time
12 minutes.
Yes.
We're going to watch the movie. All right. The link, the link is in the description of this video. Give me 1 second here. I forgot to add it to the thing.
Oopsie. Sophie Miller says, "Hey guys, love you so much. I hope to see you guys at Scareville. So excited." We are so excited too. So excited.
What's that?
Scareville. Or, I think you mean Scare Fair. I think he means Scare Fair.
Bear with me, guys. I'm so sorry. I just want to make sure I get you guys the link to tonight's movie.
Hi. Hi guys. Hi guys. Hello everybody who's entering. Hello everybody who's always been here for a minute. Hello. Run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run. I don't know the words of that song, but I pretty much just sing Run, Rabbit, Run. I know there's other words, but...
All right. So back on track. The link to tonight's movie is pinned to the top of the chat. It should have been. I think it's there.
It's there. I
It's
see
there.
it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And it's also in the description below. So in about 11 minutes, we're going to do a little countdown, 3, 2, 1, and then we're going to all watch the movie together.
Yeah.
It's that simple. Yeah. In order for you to watch the movie tonight, in order for you to properly take, part in the Grim Up All Night watch party, you need 2 screens. One is your phone, the other one's a TV, or a phone, 2 phones, a phone, a tablet, 2 TVs, 2 computers.
Or if you have the movie on disc,
Yeah.
Laserdisc,
Pop it in.
VHS, DVD, Blu-ray.
I don't think it's going to be on Laserdisc.
No, I think
But
it's
if you
not
had
done
it,
by then.
you could do it.
Yeah.
Just pop it in and just watch it with us at 8:30. If at any time you want to know where we are in the movie, all you got to do is yell out "tramp stamp." You have to yell it really loud because we can't hear you wherever we are. You can type it "tramp stamp" in capitalized letters, and we'll tell you where we are in the movie, the timestamp. Plus, I just want you to yell "tramp stamp" really loud and have your grandma go, "Wait, what's going on?"
Tramp stamp. Is it the director's cut? I don't know. It's on Tubi.
Yeah, it's a free movie. It's on Tubi.
Free streaming service is what we use.
Yeah.
And we know that sometimes it's not available in everybody's country. We are sorry for that, but we try to make it a
But this is one of those movies that anybody who's a fan,
most people have it.
Most people have it. It's
Yeah.
one of those movies where you have, and if you don't have it, you have another 10 minutes. You could probably go to the store and pick it up for like $5 or $10.
Yeah. Well, a bit too late if you're already here watching.
Yeah, just a little too late.
Yeah.
Your grandma had a tramp stamp. That's what Aaron said.
Huh?
Oh man, that's what Aaron said.
Oh, that's what Aaron said?
Yeah.
Well, no, I was thinking, I was like, did Grandma have any tattoos? No, Grandma didn't have any tattoos. I think my grandma had any either.
The year is near. Love you guys.
The end is near.
Thank you, Dallas guy.
So I played the faithful something. Da 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 da. I don't know the words. That's why
I don't know. So Shannon says she doesn't have an email. Shannon, you do not have an email? I think if you had an email...
It's very possible that sometimes they end up in the spam or junk folders. But you can use the contact tab from the grimlifecollective.com and that'll go directly to us. So if you don't have an email to respond to, you can always use that.
Right.
To make sure that we get your t-shirt sizes.
Well, no, I'm confused. What do you mean, Shannon, that you don't have an email? Because if I'm not mistaken, you needed an email to sign up for the SAW.
I didn't see it.
Are you saying you didn't get the email?
Oh, thank you so much, Chris. I have no email from you.
I will send it again after this. If I'm not mistaken, you should be the 6th email that I sent out because I started with your level first. So go ahead and double check the junk mail. If not, I'll send you another one afterwards.
Be Yourself Adventures asks Near Dark in December? I hope so.
Yes. Be Yourself Adventures. It is coming. We're going to be in the Phoenix area December 5th and in our Las Vegas on December 11th. So somewhere around that time, we're going to be doing some Near Dark stuff.
Bob, did you receive the email either? Bum, bum, bum. Definitely check your spam folders and your junk folders just in case. It might end up somewhere it's not supposed to. But again, if you didn't get that email and you can't find it, even after we resend it.
Just write down their names.
Okay, hold on.
No, Ayatollah of Rock and Roll, I'm so sorry it is ended. So the SAW campaign is already over. Thank you, Cassia. Thank you. The design for the shirts for those who contributed to the SAW campaign, the T-shirt design, the stickers, the button, the pin, it's all done. We're just getting everything ordered, everything printed, and everything ready. Just waiting on that. The shirts and the pins are going to take the longest. But we're already talking about doing another Indiegogo campaign for something else right around like the beginning of January, like after the first of the year.
Thank you, Hunter. JT
So
Hunter.
keep an eye out for that one. We're in talks with somebody else about it. JT Hunter, thank you.
So, Shannon and Bob, while we got you guys here, just give me your shirt sizes. But remember, I'm also going to need your address. So you'll have to send us an email either way. But I'll get your shirt size in so we can get it off to the printer.
Be Yourself Adventures. Any way to join? Remember, I work on it. Hey, are you the stunt double for Bill Paxton?
Thank you, Joshua.
Joshua, thank you. One of the reasons why we don't have many people join us on different adventures is not because we want to be alone. It's just we work real quick and we get what we need and then we end up leaving. And sometimes things don't work out time schedule wise. So I don't know exactly when we are going to be there, to be honest, but it's going to happen.
Hi, UK. Hi.
Yeah, just make sure you get Shannon and Bob Roma.
Yeah, Shannon's going to send me a message on Instagram, and I got Bob.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bob, I know you put your T-shirt down, 3X for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to forget it. We're not going to write it down. It's got to be an email because that's how we're organizing everything, especially for the orders.
Hi,
so
Stooges.
Whenever you get the email,
thank you, sweetheart.
Just respond back to that, please.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Elvis Stooges. I got yours. It's a lot. Like, to be honest, so Monday is our filming day for it.
Oh, cool, Spencer.
This Monday. And all the work this past past month, there was a lot more work than what I thought it was going to be in order to prepare for it. Like, I'm talking getting insurance. So we had to get all right, so this is how crazy things got with the Saw video. In order for us to have Saw, in order to get into the Saw building, we had to open up an insurance policy. And I'm talking like, so Jessica and I,
they don't do short-term policies,
right? So we had to get a year-long insurance policy that also provided, I think it's like $1 million, $2 million.
1 million to 2 million in two different coverages.
But our insurance policy on us and everything that we do from now on is covered up to 5 million.
Yeah.
And we also had to get workers' compensation in our insurance policy. And it was just like, I was pulling my hair out the past couple weeks going,
oh, happy Halloween, Hornet Mech.
How are we going to get all this stuff taken care of?
Happy Halloween, wife.
Hornet Mech 18.
Thank you so much.
We love you guys.
Yeah, it was really crazy. My hair dye brand is Manic Panic. Just, getting in, of course, they charge a fee because the shortest window frame that you can reserve is 4 hours.
Yeah.
So we reserved the space for 4 hours with another professional crew coming in to film like a major motion picture film off in a different room, So we reserved it for 4 hours was the minimum. So we had to pay that to the studio. We had to buy a year-long policy that covers up to between 2 and 5 million.
Oh.
Personal insurance. I forget what they're all called.
Eddie.
But yeah, lots of stuff. Yeah.
Are you still with us, Eddie?
Hey, Flying Falcon. Good evening to you both. Big fan of YouTube fanos. Can you still buy 3 extra large shirts? I don't know off the top of my head, Flying Falcon, which ones we have in stock, but I believe most of our plus sizes are sold out right now, but we already have another order in. So in a couple of weeks, I should be restocking sizes in all colors.
So I don't know if Eddie's still here. I was going to talk to him about it. So basically, here's how this works.
He's here.
Oh, he's here?
Yep.
Okay. Eddie, so I'm sorry if I'm calling you guys out on this. Eddie is one of the people who's in charge of Scare Fair HD that's coming on Devil's Night, and it's really freaking cool. It's Scare Fair, San Bernardino Fairgrounds in Victorville, California. So many big names. Devil's Night's going to be there. I don't know if you guys require insurance policies. But
we got it.
We're fully insured, like out the wazoo.
Some people do, like the hotels. A lot of the big hotels that hold conventions also require like these really tiny, small versions of insurances. But we have
we're insured
the best insurance you can get.
So yeah, so when we did Midsummer Scream: Awaken the Spirits, they were like, you need to have weekend insurance in case something happens. Well, these people at the Saw filming location, they were like, you need to be insured as if you are a multi-million-dollar company in order to be in here. So we're insured up to $5 million per occurrence. It's insane.
I'm just going to reply to Mortimer really quick. Yes, honey, we carry sizes from small to 4X in our t-shirts. If you don't see them available, it's only because they're sold out right now. So there's 2 different listings for each shirt. There's basic sizes and then there's plus sizes. So under the plus sizes, you'll see extra large to 4 extra large.
You can just say all the sizes are going to be on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. All the sizes. If they're not available, they're sold out. It's that simple. So somebody asked if why do we need insurance? Well, how do you explain that?
Yes, I was Bill Paxton's double. I'm sorry. I was hoping to meet you out there. Near Dark was my first movie. You are the best. Oh, thank you so much. Be Yourself Adventures.
The thing is, we just don't know when we're going to be there or how long we're going to be there. And hopefully we can make it there, but it's on the agenda. So we need the insurance because it's an actual business. It's like walking into Disney Studios or Warner Brothers and saying, we're going to film here. Well, they want, in case we trip and fall.
Good night, guys. Good night, Amber.
We're not going to sue them. Or if we burn down the building, then, we're covered. Or if we drop our equipment or if something happens, everything's covered. So, or whatever. So we had to do that. It was insane. It was absolutely crazy. It got to the point where I thought that we would have to cancel it and refund everything, and we'd have to take a big hit because we already signed the contracts. That's how insane it got. I wasn't sure if we're going to be able to get workers' compensation and everything that they needed. And finally, we got approved by Berkshire Hathaway.
Yeah.
Like, that's the only company that would take us. The only company. Everybody else was like, no.
We don't cover that high of a policy.
Yeah, so we had to really... All right, I'm sorry, guys.
We have not started the movie yet.
Yeah.
We still have... How long do we have? Oh, we're supposed to.
It's time. Thank you, guys. All right.
Thank you for reminding. Hi, UK. Hi, Vicky.
I'm talking your ear off. And I do apologize if it seems like I'm not my usual self.
The deductible was like $5 million. No, not the deductible.
Not the deductible. The policy.
The policy.
So per accident and per damage is $5 million each.
Be Yourself Adventures. Thank you. By the way, my mom is a big fan. She is 76 years old. I want to hug your mom so bad. That is the sweetest thing ever. Give her kisses for me. Mwah. Hi, Mom.
I'm getting it ready. Hold on. So what I was saying as I'm pulling up the movie, I know it's running a little bit late here. I do apologize if it seems like I'm out of sorts today or if I'm just tired. I don't think I'm grumpy, but if I kind of feel like I might be a little grumpy.
You're a little grumpy.
Have I?
You're a little short. Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'm actually 6'2". I'll be better about it. I'm sorry if I'm a little short.
You're just cutting me off a little bit. It's okay.
No, my eyes are causing me some issue. I kind of want to take them out, but I won't be able to see anything.
Well, you have your glasses.
No. And why can't I find this?
Suck it, Doug. We won't be at the Mad Monster Party in Charlotte. We were at the one recently, but we won't be in North Carolina. It was there, I swear.
I'm having technical difficulties, guys. I'm sorry.
I wonder if it needs to be updated because I found it on my phone.
Make a monocle.
When the world comes down, will you come to Australia? Australia is... Honestly, we want to come everywhere. I would love to see Australia. If everything goes as planned, and we all know that plans can change, but if everything continues as planned, as we have planned, laid out right now, we will be in the UK by, when was it, July of next year?
July, yeah.
By July 2022. And we will probably be traveling for at least a month, maybe 2, all over the UK. I'm hoping to visit Scotland while we're there. No promises, because I really want to see where they filmed Still Game. I want to go to Naveed's store and have my picture taken like the nerd that I am. Yeah, so many haunted places in the UK. So really, really excited.
All right, you guys ready? Thank you so much for your patience. So sorry. All right, guys, got the video ready? You ready to go? Some of you are probably already watching it, but all right.
Oh,
Here we go.
thanks, Wayne.
The movie's pinned to the top of the chat. Hold on. Ready? 3, 2, 1, hit play. Gotta get the movie started, then we can talk all we want.
Would you ever do a viewing of Crossroads with Ralph Macchio, Love from Matthew Hauser in Fort Wayne, Indiana? From Bonnie. If Ralph Macchio.
Here's the thing. We get asked all the time, can you show this movie? Can you show that movie? I don't understand
what that means.
And there are movies that we want to show, but we only show movies that we can share a link to for free. That's it. If we can get the majority of you guys to watch a movie for free without you guys even owning the movie, then that's what we're going to do. So if we can find a link to it, awesome. If not, then we're going to pick something a little bit more obscure or a little bit more crazier, I guess you should say. So right now we're on the opening credits. And inside the house, police discovered a collection of diaries and scrapbooks detailing the accounts of more than 75 murders. Murder.
I'm not waving at you. I'm waving at them because they're nice to me.
My eyes.
Go take them out. You're going to go blind. Don't rub your eyes. It'll end up in your brain.
Wow.
Little disc just floating around on your lobes.
Thank you, George. Thank you.
She might go supernova.
Teresa Pooler.
Ahoy from the land of dirt. Upgraded my Patreon tier. Awesome, George. Thank you so much. What is the land of dirt? Is that Arizona?
Yeah, what is the land of dirt?
I feel like that's Arizona.
And Teresa says, really glad you didn't have the laser disc I sent you. I knew... Oh, what happened? I knew you were a Vincent Price fan and couldn't resist. Did you get the book and letter too? I had to send them separately. Yes, I did. And I was looking at it. Boobs. I was looking at it today and I was like, ooh, I want to read this. And then I realized, should have read it clearer, that the book that you sent is all the little books all in one.
Oh,
which makes it even freaking better. So thank you.
We got so excited that we were flipping through it and we kind of forgot that they came together. Hi, Argentina.
Can you imagine all the leaves that are going up her crack right now?
Well, no, because I was watching it and ooh, boobs, and you're like, oh, I think she was gutted a little bit because of the way blood is pulling up from the yeah. She's been a wee bit tortured. Thankfully, they're actually lifting her butt up enough that the actress herself isn't having twigs go up her hoo-ha.
Twigs in the toot stank. What?
Dude!
Dan, the breaking news man. Wait, Dan. I've upgraded my chat name. You two are officially in my monthly budget. You're not in my will yet, but you never know. Dan, listen here, my friend.
Sweet, honey.
Thank you. Seriously, thank you. And I don't even know what to say, my friend. But thank you.
Thank you so much.
I wish I could surprise us.
The D2LA says, Michael, the German in Venice fist bump handshake went wrong. Happened to me too with him in July. Got to meet him at his tattoo shop in Venice. I didn't even know he did tattoos.
I didn't know he did tattoos either.
I didn't know that.
We don't go to Venice that often. We should. I was really surprised, man, because at Midsummer Scream we ran into Justin Scard as well as German.
I'm sorry. I'm asking you to read something. I have no idea if you can
I can't read it.
Okay.
I don't know what it says.
So Be Your Adventure says, I have the original Near Dark poster to give to you.
Oh, man. That would be nice. I mean, that would really be nice.
Wait, she's alive?
Like I said, I honestly don't know when we're going to be there. I just know that it's going to happen. The 5th of December, we're going to be at a place called Terror Trader, and December 11th, we're still working on it, going to be at Nightmare Toys in Las Vegas for a meet and greet. So 2 meet and greets. So somewhere in between that time, I don't know yet, is whenever that's going to happen.
Oh, we got a tramp stamp.
Tramp stamp. Hey, Dave Sheridan.
I'm going to be real honest, guys. I haven't seen this in so long. I kind of don't remember the movie. I feel like I'm watching it for the first time.
I hit play.
We accidentally restarted it, so now we're back to 0.
This is my day. I know where we were. It's whenever Sheridan appears.
Yeah. So it's right after this. Right there.
Yeah.
We're at 4 minutes and 50. We're at 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
I feel really bad. I don't want you to think I was cutting you off. I'm so sorry. Back off, weirdo.
You back off. Oh, sorry, Pablo. Yeah, we've noticed that Tubi doesn't really support England, it seems. But if you have the movie, pop it in and watch it with us, or you can just hang out and we'll keep you company. Hi,
Canada. Canada.
I do feel bad about the glasses. Like, I was trying to do something really nice and, like, wake him up with a little snack and some food, you know, because he wasn't feeling so good. And then I ended up breaking the most expensive pair of glasses he's had to date. With my butt.
It's all right.
Hi, Australia.
That means I got newer and better glasses. And
this is true, but it was an expense we weren't planning on
well,
for a while.
Here's the thing. Because we do what we do, because we do this full time, YouTube full time, we don't do anything else. Technically, we don't have insurance, so everything's out of pocket.
Yeah.
So you know how much glasses, especially Ray-Bans, cost. And of course, I'm that kind of person where I'm like, well, I need to have those Ray-Bans because I know what I like. I like the Ray-Bans. And their prescription, and I like the darkest tint because you can get 2 different tints. There's the tint, you know, for the sun, and then there's the darkest tint. I go with the darkest one because I have eye problems out in the sun, so it was a pain in the butt.
Oh, Tubi doesn't do it for Australia either. I'm sorry. Hi, Dublin.
John says, "Can you claim them?" And you broke them at the Saw filming location and claim them. I'm sure we probably could if we wanted to, but we do it. We are as legit as we can possibly be. We don't do that. But I can see why some people could or would. But no, we're good. We got it.
I'm not very good at lying, guys.
I know it was a joke.
I know. I'm just saying. I can't. I'm not good at. I couldn't. Yeah. I'm no fibber.
Hello, Carla Pratt and your husband.
Pratt. Don't boycott Tubi. That's not funny. We haven't watched the new episode of AHS yet, Mary.
We have not. Well, you want to know why we haven't watched it? Because we're too busy watching another show that she's absolutely obsessed with.
What?
90 Day Fiancé.
How dare you?
Oh man. I told your secret like there's no tomorrow.
Right after I told him that we don't lie. Wow. So here, the basically is, when we were living with my mom for a little while, when we moved down to Florida, my mom loves what channel? The Discovery Channel and a lot of the shows there, and she got hooked on watching the 90 Day Fiancé, and he caught some of it at like the highest peak of drama and like some of the later series, and now he's hooked to it. So we'll come home and like be decompressing from the day, and he'll be like, 90 Day Fiancé? I'm like, whatever you want to watch, man. Yeah, just make me some food. It's fine.
To be
Let's
fair,
just eat dinner and watch 90 Day Fiancé together.
My obsession with 90 Day Fiancé.
I have to cut him off sometimes because he gets too involved in it, and he starts getting upset, and he's like, "You would never do that to me, would you?" And I'm like, "Of course I'd never do that to you."
So 90 Day Fiancé, I started getting obsessed with it on the road. So I can tell you when. We were staying at a hotel in downtown New Orleans.
I remember that.
And I was pissed that we're going to be at this hotel because it was like so this hotel in New Orleans,
they had a lot
it was
more,
nice. but they were like,
fees
it was
that were not
mandatory.
listed.
Yeah, it was mandatory that you had to
Yeah.
valet your car.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just for the night, it was for the weekend. Even if you're staying one night, it was mandatory that you
Okay,
valet
Mile
your
High,
car
thank you.
the entire weekend. The price. And I was pissed. But we were driving all day, and I was like, you know what? I just want to be done. I just want to be done. So we get upstairs. I took a shower. The shower was wonk. And then I laid down, and I was flipping through the TV, and 90 Day Fiancé came on, and I got hooked because I was exhausted.
Yeah.
If you watch this show, do yourself a favor and watch season 6.
Okay, so a lot of
Start off
guys
with
are
season
coming out and
6.
saying that they watch it with their wives too. So apparently, dudes love dramas too.
It's not.
They love the juicy, they need the tea.
It's not so much about the drama. I mean, they're bat crap crazy, and like,
hey, Paula.
and it's weird.
Paula says, "Love you guys. So excited to become a Patreon member, and I hope to meet you soon. Thank you so much, and welcome to the Patreon family. Awesome.
Welcome. Every time we say that,
Dramas are fun. I'm not saying that dramas aren't fun. For sure, they're fun. It's just not something I really expected him to get into. So when he did, I was kind of like, oh my God, did I marry my mother?
I yell at the screen.
He does. He gets very upset.
It's like watching a Midwesterner drunk and watching football. I'm like that, but with 90 Day Fiancé.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot like that, yeah. Yeah. It's okay, though. It's okay, though. Hi, Mac Life. Thank you, sweetie.
Mac Life. Oh. Look at that little weirdo.
You know, it's really funny because, like, it wasn't until, like, a good 5 years into our marriage I think I married my father and my mother in one man. Which is hilarious to say because I always say that Michael is the male version of me. And who am I but my father and my mother. So it's a very interesting full circle, you know? Why don't I taste grape and grapefruit, Ernie?
Every time you hear the word Ernie, I think of Harry Potter. Ernie! I don't know.
Oh, there is a whole 90 Day Fiancé universe. Yeah, there is. There's 90 Day the Other Way, or Happily Ever After, something like that.
Oh,
Thank you,
Stamp.
Derek. Hi, sweetie. Thank you. Oops. We do not live tweet the episodes. I don't think we ever watch anything that's live. We're just we got Discovery Plus.
12 minutes and 10 seconds.
Yeah, we got Discovery Plus, and that's what we're watching through. Thank you, Dustin.
Oh, and also if you follow us on social media, you may have noticed that we have returned to Disneyland.
My mom especially loves Say Yes to the Dress. Yeah, she watches that one like religiously.
We spent one day at Disneyland, and then the very next day we spent it at DCA, Disney California Adventure, and then today we popped into Universal for a little bit.
We are Dexter fans.
So we are now officially pass holders to
Disney.
Universal as well as Disneyland.
Yeah.
Which is awesome because some of you guys love Disney. We love Disney. Some of you guys know that. Some of you guys don't know that because they might have followed us after
we lived in Orlando, maybe, yeah.
So you are going to start seeing
Love and Monsters? I don't know that one.
You are going to start seeing some Disney related videos and Universal related videos, theme park videos, Halloween stuff, the darker side of the theme parks and strange things like that.
Oh, we love Carnival. We actually got to meet him. That was so cool.
Nick Stahl.
Yeah, so, 1,000 Pound Sisters. I've seen that too.
Be on the lookout for that. We have some spooky Disney videos coming. We're going to be there for the opening day on September 3rd for Halloween time at Disneyland. We're going to show you guys all the Halloween stuff that they have from there. It's pretty phenomenal. And then December 9th, we're going to be at the Oogie Boogie Bash in Disney California Adventure.
Correct.
For the opening day of that, documenting that. So if you can't make it to the Disney parks for the Halloween season, watch our video because it's like getting a free ticket. Did I say it? I said it.
My mom got me hooked on Sons of Anarchy before she passed. Sons of Anarchy is really, really addictive too. Yeah.
Love Disneyland.
I always forget the name of the actor who plays the main dude. But I love the fact that he's Australian, and I loved even more that after he did that, he was this big bad, biker guy. That he went on to be like the softer love interest in Guillermo's movie. It's all red on the cover.
Booty.
What the hell is the name of it?
Crimson Peak.
Crimson Peak. Crimson Peak, yeah.
Oops. So,
Oops.
somebody said that they have an annual pass to Knott's Berry Farms and
Charlie Hunnam.
Universal. We haven't been to Knott's Berry yet. We want to go. We haven't gone there yet. We've been contemplating buying an annual pass to that. We definitely want to see Knott's Berry Scare Farm, but we have the Dream Key for Disneyland because that one has no blackout dates because we're constantly on the road and things are changing. We just had to do something that had no blackout dates, so we went with that one, the Dream Key. And then we also got the Platinum Pass for Universal, which has no blackout dates as well.
Yeah.
Which, whenever all we do, if we're not traveling, we're home. We don't go out and really do anything. We watch everything here. So we figured, what the hell? Let's make that happen. I love the Old West. I'd love to go check out Knott's Berry Farm.
Sid Hayes naked.
Look at those teeth.
Right? They look so icky.
Excuse me.
I know it's black dye, but you still go, ew.
So Julieta Diego says, favorite place to eat since you've been in LA so far? Whew, man, okay. I'm not gonna lie. When we first got here, Jessica and I both love a good burger. When we first got here, we asked everybody that we could, hey, where's a good burger to go and get a good burger? And every single person said In-N-Out Burger. They're right. In-N-Out Burger's phenomenal.
Yeah, they are right.
But In-N-Out Burger aside, is there a favorite place that you like to go eat? A favorite place that you're like, man, I think for me, so we found a Thai food place that we order from frequently.
All the time. Well, I love Thai food.
Yeah.
I love Thai food. I love sushi.
What's the name of the Thai place that we order from? At this point, we forget because it's in the app.
Yeah, I never
so we just
remember
go
the
and
name. It's in the app.
It's like, do you want to get that thing we always get? She's like, yeah. I'm
Yeah.
like, we just go and hit send.
I literally hit reorder. I just keep hitting reorder on the app, and they're amazing. But I don't know. I love Asian food in general. I love Vietnamese. I love Chinese. I love Japanese. There is nothing really from any of the cultures that I don't love. I don't eat a lot of spicy food. That's my only issue, because it is not happy with my tummy. But I love sushi. I love squid crackers. Yeah, squid crackers are great. I just love food in general. Like, if you give me a potato, I'm like the happiest person in the world. If you give me rice, I'm the happiest person in the world. Yeah.
Somebody asks, are we going to be in Pennsylvania? Yes, we're going to be in Pennsylvania for probably about almost a week in mid-October. I am waiting to hear back from a company, a business
Have
that
you
we
been
can
cool your whole life?
that we could do a meet and greet at in Pittsburgh. Don't know when it's going to be yet. I am tired, Bird Dog.
Where do I get my dresses from? I get them from a lot of different places. If there's a video that you're curious about specifically, you can point out the video to me and I can try to answer it for you. But
Mike Davis looking for a tan. We're looking at time.
I do a lot of secondhand shopping also.
18 minutes and 30 seconds.
I'm a big thrift shopper.
Mike. She is.
Yeah.
Oh, so sorry.
I like White Castles. You don't see a lot of that around here, but I grew up in the Midwest where that was pretty prevalent. It's cool. We like Chick-fil-A. Yeah. He looks so serious without glasses. Oh, that's so cute.
I look what?
They look so serious. They said someone said he looks serious.
I like the glasses. So whenever we were living in Orlando, I was doing a lot of filming outside, and of course the sun is the craziest. And I started getting these yellow raised spots on the whites of my eyes, like they were yellow. Do you remember that?
Yes, I remember it.
And so I went to the doctors, and they said that the UV was like literally like burning my eyes. So I ponied up and spent a lot of money on a pair of glasses that, and lenses, and try to protect my eyes.
If you want to go to Knott's Berry Farm, I can get you free tickets. Well, that's very nice of you, Foxy Lamb. You can send Michael a message. We've been having trouble getting tickets there for some reason. I don't understand that.
No, it's not that we haven't had trouble getting tickets to there. It's just we're unsure if we're going to like it or not. That's the big thing. And I think we are going to love Knott's Berry Farm. I really think we will. Me more than you.
Probably, yeah.
Because
honestly,
I love old westerns, and I love wooden roller coasters.
Yeah.
And so if so, that'd be awesome. Send me an email, and we'll chit chat and try to and see if we can line something up. That'd be awesome.
One of these days we're gonna make it to Canada.
We'll try.
Promises. We don't have our passports yet.
Same thing with Mexico. You guys are so close to Mexico. Will you ever go? Possibly, maybe, at some point. You never know.
So, Ariel, we've done all of our research. I used to live in St. Louis, Missouri, so I'm very familiar with all of that. But thank you. That's nice of you to offer, but we don't need it.
What's that?
Research on the Exorcist house in St. Louis.
Oh, that's her backyard.
Yeah,
I
literally was born and raised in St. Louis, Missouri.
So we keep trying to make it back to St. Louis.
Happy Halloween to you too. Thank you, Pumpkin. Pew, 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 pew. Hey. What?
Foxy Lamb, please go ahead and email me. Email.
I've never been to Tijuana.
GrimLifeCollective.com. At the very bottom, there's a contact page. Go ahead and click on that and send me an email.
Carpetbagger.
Please.
We met him once. He's a nice guy.
Yeah. We met Carpetbagger at Halloween Horror Nights.
We did.
At the beginning of Halloween Horror Nights in Orlando.
That is correct. Yep, I was born and raised in St. Louis, Missouri. Lived there until my 30s and then started moving around. You can probably hear it in my voice if you're familiar with the area.
There's a couple places here in Los Angeles that I'm like, wow, that place looks like it'd be a really great place to get a bite to eat. And then we look up the menu and we're like, what? I'm sorry, what was it? Sorry, so Hollywood, okay? There's...
You had to get real close for that one, huh?
I'm going to get serious because this pisses me off. So Hollywood, behind the Hollywood Center, like Hollywood and Highland, where you think Hollywood, like the Chinese Groms Theater, is a place called the Magic Castle. I want to go to the Magic Castle so bad. You can't film inside there, and you have to be a member unless you're invited by a member, and it's a lot of money. But I want to go to the Magic Castle so bad. Well, behind the Magic Castle, in a little bit more secret and secluded place, is a Japanese steakhouse called Yoshimura or something like that. I'm sorry, I'm butchering it. But I was like, man, there's this behind the Magic Castle up in the Hollywood Hills. There's these pagodas, like these structures that look like they came right out of like the Orient or something, right? So Yamashiros, and they're beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And we're like, man, you know what? Someday let's go there. So I asked Jessica to look up the menu online, and what was it? Like the steak, $278?
No, it was they called it the cowboy steak, and it is for two people, and it was $200.
A $200 steak.
Yeah, but I mean, it's when you look at pricing for places, it's a high-end restaurant where the pricing is pretty decent high, but they serve higher quality food there. So if you want really good quality salmon, steak, whatever, But at the same time, when we first moved here, I started using that delivery app, and we were trying out places that delivered steaks. And we have Sizzler here, which I've never gotten to go to because it's not near where I've lived before. And I was like, oh my God, Sizzler, I'm totally ordering from there. And Sizzlers, I don't know what it is, but they had the best steak I have ever had in my life. It was so tender.
22 minutes. So
and so far I think it's my favorite I've ever had. It was from Sizzlers here right in Hollywood.
I have 4. I'm gonna say 4 unobtainable goals.
It's upside down, but yay! Yeah. This is from Bright Bat, the same lady who does my bat plushies.
4 unobtainable goals right now.
I got hair in my mouth.
I say they're unobtainable because in no right mind could you actually do these things, right? Unless you had a crap ton of money. 4 unobtainable goals in my life. 1, this is a big one. Someday, I don't know how it's going to happen. I'm 42 years old now. All right. Someday, one day, we are going to own a house in the Hollywood Hills.
Hollywood Hills specifically?
Hollywood Hills.
Oh,
one day.
I'm not saying we're not. I'm just saying, wow.
Nowhere near that kind of money. But one day, somehow, some way, I picture it. I can see it. We're going to own a house in the Hollywood Hills.
But here's the better question about that, though. Will we be able to afford the taxes after buying the house? Oh,
by the time we buy it, we'll probably be so dead. Close to dead. That it's gonna be, we bought it for like 6 months and like they got the house.
We finally did it. Yeah. We finally did it.
Right.
And then
that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Gone.
We'll keel over and die when we get the tax bill.
We'll keel over and die just like doing the final walkthrough after we paid the bank.
Oh God, no! But seriously, that is like a dream of mine. It's always been a dream of mine since I was a little kid. I don't know how it will happen, but someday it will. I'm telling you right now, someday it will. House in the Hollywood Hills. The second one. Oh, we're going to be members at Club 33 in Disneyland.
Did you sell my soul to somebody and I'm not aware of it yet?
One of these days.
I mean, I feel normal. I feel the same as usual. I'm not complaining. I'm just asking.
Club 33 in Disneyland, we are going to be members. It'd be nice if we had like a friend who was a part of the Club 33 and they can invite us so we can see what we're buying ourselves into.
Oh, that's right. You can invite people, can't you?
So Club 33 in Disneyland. The second one, a little bit more obtainable, is a member of the Magic Castle in Hollywood. That's 3. So House in Hollywood Hills, Club 33, and membership to the Magic Castle. The fourth one, I'm gonna walk into that steakhouse, that Japanese steakhouse, and and it's so stupid. I'm gonna buy that cowboy steak for $200, and I'm not gonna feel guilty about it.
That's like an anniversary dinner. That's a place that you go to for special occasions, or if you just have that much money that you can throw nearly $100 for yourself or you and another person away on a dinner that, just because you want good food.
It's like, all right, how many of you guys?
So, I mean, it's a Japanese place. So they have steaks and, fish and all that stuff. So they're rolls, and they didn't say how many pieces come in the roll. And I eat a lot of sushi, so I'm really good at pricing. Their rolls were anywhere from $26 to $30 per roll. That's high, but that just tells you the kind of place that it is. You're going for atmosphere, and you're going to pay for it.
Well, here's the thing. Be honest with me here, okay? Obviously, some of us, there's 471 people in the chat room tonight. And, of course, after this video, so many people are going to go back and watch it. Well, hopefully they do. If you're watching it and you're hearing this question, be honest. You don't have to answer it via text or via messenger, but just be honest. How many of you, including us, in life...
Cool.
What's that?
No, go ahead. I'll save it for you. So it doesn't scroll by.
How many of us in life have thought about going out to dinner or something, and you think $40, that's too much?
For one person or for two?
For one person or 2 people or something like that?
Oh, Gomez, thank you, Chewy.
Well,
that's
thank
so
you,
sweet.
Chewy. But what I'm getting at is, like, you go to Applebee's and you spend $12, $15 on a steak. you can feel kind of okay with that. It's going to be a little like
$12 or $15 on a steak. Who the fuck is giving you these cheap ass steaks?
Just say it. You know what I mean? Like, all right, under $20 for a steak when you go out to eat.
Depends on what it is.
And you're like, you know what? This is a nice little dinner that I'm going to go out and stuff like that. We'll be out traveling. We stay at a hotel. Like, let's go to Applebee's. And we're like, let's treat ourselves to some steaks tonight, right? $20 steak. Now, can you imagine $200 for a steak?
For 2 people.
Okay, but like...
Better be some good ass steak.
I'm just saying. But like the average person is not going to go, ooh, a $200 steak, awesome, and feel guilty about it, and not feel guilty about it.
Here's the thing about that, though, is that we live in Hollywood, the land of the rich and famous, and, you know, a lot of very well-to-do people here. We grew up in the 80s from poor families with, like, multiple kids and stuff like that, where a family of 4 would go and see a movie maybe once a month because only that's as much as we could afford, and that was it. And you got the 1 popcorn and the 1 soda, and you shared the fuck out of it. There was no getting nothing for all. You brought your candy. You hid that in your pocket to sneak it in, you know. So we come from a very, like, strapped financially place where it's like, that's why I'm a thrift buyer. It even ingrained in me to this day. If I'm at a store and I see a T-shirt to buy a T-shirt, not a T-shirt, you know, okay, most common thing for women is like underwear. Bras are expensive as hell. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm not paying $30 for a bra. And you're like, why? You're going to wear it every goddamn day. You know, but it's like me going to Victoria's Secret and picking anything I want off the shelf and never looking at the price. It's like the same equivalent because like Victoria's Secret is like, you know, $30 to $50 per bra. And you're just kind of like, ouch.
You know what's going to happen? One day we're going to be like, you know what? We're going to do this. We're going to do a video on a $200 Hollywood steak.
We didn't have drive-ins where I grew up. They were all demolished.
We're going to do a $200 Hollywood steak. We're going to set up the camera. We're going to film it. I'm going to go to cut it. And the knife is going to slip. And this steak is going to go flying across the room and land on the ground. And I'm like...
Rinse it off. 5-second rule. 5-second rule. Bring it back. Come on.
5-second rule. My butt. Oh, it's like a 60-second rule. I don't care who stepped on it. Bring it over here. I'm eating that thing.
Yeah.
Hair and all.
It's just, you know, it's not saying. We were talking about this today. Like placing value on certain things changes so drastically over time, and how you place value on things is an interesting process to what means something to you and what doesn't. Like, you know, I will look at a price on some clothing and go, eesh, you know, I'm not buying that right off the rack because I grew up in thrift stores. So like me buying $10 from Goodwill is like the high end shit, right? Mm-hmm. And then, you know, I go and I look at something else, you know, online, and it's like $60, $80, $100. And I'm like, oh my God, why does it cost so much? Because I'm used to shopping in thrift stores. But now they have the app where you can split it into 4 payments called Afterpay. And I'm like, I'm buying that today. Thank you. Because I'm only paying like, you know, $20 today. And then like it's $20 next week. And so on and so forth.
A couple people have brought up the comment about $600 for a mask, $200 for a steak. And you know what? It's funny.
Yeah.
I would feel more comfortable buying a mask for $600 than I would spending $200 on a steak.
It's all about enjoyment. If you really enjoyed it and that like made your day and that's a lasting memory, or if you're taking somebody there for a special occasion, it's all about, to me, the memory that's attached to it. Yeah.
Well, our mask collection, which I'm looking at right now, you know, it's a mask that we can put up and we can enjoy. A steak, you're right. You're going to eat it, and eventually it's going to come out, and it's going to be like, there goes my $200.
But you know what? That's the same for any takeout that you get. That's kind of pricey. Like even just for the 2 of us doing takeout, it's $50. You know, once you factor in taxes, the driver fee, the tip, and whatever else. You know, if you buy takeout, period. If you order anything for delivery, like you're paying $10 to $15 more than you would to go pick it up. You just don't want to leave your house, and you justify that because I was like, oh, I don't want to leave my house. This is worth it to me. You know.
I don't know how we got on the $200 steak rant, but
you were talking about the place that we looked up.
No,
today.
I get it. Yeah,
yeah.
It's. You
butthead. Oh, I missed something? No, I got that one.
So what were you saying that like you saved it because I was going on that right?
Oh, too late. I didn't scroll past it now. Oh, thank you, Rebecca. I didn't see that. Thank you so
Rebecca.
much.
No, what was it?
Someone said their dad performed at the Magic Castle and he grew up there in the 80s.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
I don't remember who it was because I held on to it for so long it scrolled itself already. Oh, thank you, Teresa. Thank you, sweetheart, and little black kitty cat.
Teresa, thank you, darling.
I'm guessing you didn't try the $100 sandwich at Avengers Campus then. I didn't know there was a $100 sandwich at the Avengers Campus.
All right, so the Avengers Campus. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. We spent the last part of our evening in DCA and the Avengers Campus. We had a return time.
Someone wants to pinch your butt.
What?
Lickety Split wants to pinch your butt.
Oh, God. Oh, geez Louise.
I do it every day.
She does. When you're walking, she's like,
nom, 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 nom.
All the time.
And I'd be like, what are you doing? I'd be like, my fingers is hungry. I want to eat your booty. Nom, 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 nom. Nom, 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 nom.
We were at the Avengers Campus, and we got a return time boarding pass for the new web ride. What did you think of it?
I liked it.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot. It felt a bit short because it is an interactive ride, and you only participated for about a total of a minute, maybe a minute and a half. And the line, we waited all day to get there. It was like really late at night.
We didn't wait in line for anything.
Well, no, because it's a virtual queue.
Yeah. So we had a return time when we came back. Right. Web was really cool.
It was really, really cool.
It was really cool. Avengers Campus. If you guys don't know what it is, I'm sorry. Basically, there's a whole section of Disneyland that is devoted to Marvel characters and movies. From the old Twilight Zone Tower of Terror is now, you guys know it. Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout, and they built this whole Avengers campus.
Land. Yeah, it's like Star Wars Land, but it's Avengers. Yes.
And it was kind of comical because at one point we see all these people running over to the back part of the Avengers campus, and we're like, what's going on? And we get up and you see the red cape of Doctor Strange, and this guy comes out of this temple and he's all like,
oh, the voice was hilarious.
And he's got like the gray hair off to the side, like Doctor Strange, and he's talking, and we're listening to him, and like we're really listening to him, and we're like, he sounds like a damn Muppet.
His voice was a little weird.
Yeah, and we couldn't sit and watch it because it was just horrible.
Brian Lewis says, we was doing a job in a Dallas hotel one day, and it has a restaurant, and on the menu they had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for $20. Which is funny you say that because the Avengers also has a PB&J sandwich on it, and I think it's probably about $15, but it's not just a basic peanut butter and jelly sandwich. They've done a lot of things to it. It comes with like a bunch of sides and stuff like that, and Michael actually thinks it sounds amazing.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to reach out to this restaurant
it's like
in Hollywood.
Is PBJ3 or no PJ3 or PJ squared? I'm not sure how you're supposed to say it.
Here's a little bit of backstory about that crazy peanut butter sandwich. Oh yeah, before I mention that, remind me about the peanut butter sandwich. Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of folks are saying, "Hey, can you guys shut up and just start talking about the movie?" I hear you. All right. So here's the thing: the way we do our watch parties, we provide a movie so we can all hang out. You guys can watch the movie,
and we usually talk.
And we talk
thing, yes.
and we hang out. This is almost like a meet and greet kind of thing. We didn't work on the movie. We can tell you a few little things about it and stuff. But we don't have all the stories like all the directors have. Like when you go on and you start seeing people on Shudder who has the directors and stuff.
Tonight.
Sorry, this is just more like a hangout thing. The movie's there. Feel free to watch it. It's free. You don't have to listen to us if you don't want to. Go ahead and watch the movie, my friend.
It's always a hangout more than it is anything else. If this is your first time, sorry if you weren't expecting that, but it is usually just a hangout with us watching a movie in the background, and sometimes we might talk about that. But Stella MPD Bulldog says, thank you for the awesome content. It helps during these tough times. Peace from Toronto. Thank you so much, you guys. I love the picture of your bullies, too. They look so cute. I love bulldogs. I love pit bulls.
Back to the peanut butter and jelly.
Hold on. Armando says, do a Grimlock video at Spago. What is Spago?
I don't know what Spago is.
What is that?
I don't know.
Elaborate for me, please, so I can tell you
Spago.
whether or not we will or not.
Well, take a screenshot so we can look it up.
Screenshot. Screenshot.
Thank you guys, everybody. And like I said, if you guys are here because you thought that we're going to be like talking about the movie and telling like little like behind the scenes stuff,
we got
sorry,
nothing on that.
we got nothing on it. Occasionally, every now and then, we'll yell at boobs, blood, this and that. We just like to hang out with you guys. That's it. We've been doing it for quite some time, almost 2 years.
Hi,
now.
Richard.
Almost 2 years.
We've been almost 2 years. Crazy. We started it around
Spago is a celebrity
around the
spot.
holidays. Yeah.
We'll see what we can do about Spago. Honk honk. Have a good night. I am Steven Tucker. Thank you for joining us.
Spago's always on TMZ. Why is it always on TMZ?
I don't know. So the peanut butter and jelly sandwich, the crazy peanut butter and jelly sandwich at the Avengers campus is crazy that because the entire menu is crazy
peanut butter,
like
banana,
that.
and bacon. Electric Reactions knows.
It's Prim, right? Or Pim.
Pim Labs.
Pim Labs.
Yeah.
Basically, if you remember the movie Ant-Man and Wasp or Ant-Man, that creation. So basically, they are creative foods that they made. Mike Wallace, thank you.
I missed it. I'm trying to catch up.
Where did you get those
thank you,
Frankenstein
Mike.
ears? And no, I didn't see any ladies in black at Valentino's grave.
I got
That'd be
these from the same lady I've been buying a lot of my ears from lately. She's called Les Bonites by Beatrice. She is on Instagram, or you can find her website. It's LEBOWNITE, Les Bonites, I believe. It's a play on La Bonita. Oh, pardon me. She makes a lot of horror themed stuff. She makes a lot of Halloween themed stuff. I've kind of been only buying from her lately because I love them so much. And they're an amazing small business. Her and her husband, we've gotten to meet them a couple of times. She bends a lot out here in LA. Mm-hmm. I actually knew her first through Instagram and got to meet her, when we started doing conventions, and she's just sweet as pie.
This is by no means a commercial for these people.
Hi.
They're just a really nice family who makes quality products. And
these guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, I always wear them because I love them. I buy them.
You guys know us. Whenever we start doing like videos where we start showcasing vendors or conventions, we always like to showcase or talk about people who are very passionate about what they do.
Thank you, John Freeman.
Hold on. 37 minutes and 10 seconds. When it comes to these ears, if you are a fan of the Disney parks and you collect the Disney ears,
Shannon and Sandy Streets, they're really good.
I mean this 100%. Their ears that they make, that family makes, mm-hmm. I think are a lot better than what you get in the park.
I do too. Sometimes Disney has really dropped the ball on their ears, and I really love what they make. They're a lot more comfortable, in my opinion. John Freeman says, I think you guys do a great job with your history gathering, and of course, you guys always put a unique twist on everything. Thank you so much, John. We really appreciate that. We try to do as best as we can with that, but sometimes we mess up even. Yeah. Sometimes we get tongue-tied and say things we don't mean to.
And you guys let us know for sure. And thank you for that.
Y'all are awesome. Talk hard.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Vagabond King.
See, here's tomorrow I'm going to be doing a video. You're probably going to be sleeping unless you want to come with me.
One day I'll do a video on my purse collection. One day.
We'll talk about it afterwards. The one that I've been trying to get to do up there on Sunset Boulevard.
Oh yeah.
The death.
Yeah.
So tomorrow we're gonna attempt to do something.
We don't really have any haunted items.
The thing that I battle with making videos is I don't want to be the guy where I'm just spouting facts at you. You know what I mean? I don't want to be like, on this date, blah, 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 blah. On this date, blah, 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 blah. On this date, blah, blah, blah. On this date, blah, blah. I don't want to be that. I really try to let the location speak for itself. I tell you just basically what you need to know.
We want to take you there.
And I want you to experience it as if you were there. Because you can go online and you can look up all the details, all the facts, all the theories. You can do all that yourself. But the one thing you really can't do is just walk the history itself. So that's what we try to do. So thank you.
Yeah, we're gonna go see Candyman soon.
Well, to be honest, so
When Michael's glasses come in, we're gonna go see Candyman.
I was actually thinking about watching it tonight
Oh, okay.
after this.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. You're really blind. I don't know what you can and cannot
I can just
see.
sit really close to our TV and put it on.
I have no issues with my vision whatsoever. So I try to understand what's going on with your face, even if I'm not sure.
I had the pleasure of meeting her, Leslie Easterbrook, once. We talked ghosts.
That lady?
Yeah.
That's cool. Oh, Teresa, thanks you, sweetheart.
Thank you, Mike. Teresa,
thanks for being
thank you, darling.
Well, thank you for being you, and thank you for being here. We always really enjoy it. You're so sweet.
Thanks for being W.
Thanks for being a peach, even though that's a pear.
That's a cold pear because it's blue. Why is he so happy to be cold?
He's frozen.
He's frozen. Thank you, Teresa.
He's frozen in love, immortality.
I don't got my
He's looking into
glasses.
the mirror, like, I don't know. I'm making things up as I go.
Oh my gosh. We were driving down Hollywood Boulevard the other day. And of course, I'm driving. Jessica's in the passenger seat. And we turn on like one of the streets. I think it was like La Brea. Like we're going down to like Cantors, which means nothing to you guys. I'm sorry. And I'm like, baby, look. And I point out the window. There was a white van. I swear to God, a white van with no windows. And on the side,
Oh, it was a candy company.
it was in like the tiniest little letters. It said Eddie's Candies.
like an itty bitty little magnet.
Yeah, a little magnet
Like a
on the side
self-made
door.
magnet.
A
And I was
white-
like,
it said Eddie's Candies, and it was a white van without any windows. And I was like, baby,
I was like, I feel like I should report this
what's
van
going on?
just in case, Psychopath 666 says, love and appreciate all you guys do. I someday hope to meet y'all. We may pass through where you live one day. That's very possible. Sammy G says, hey guys, crispy hair here. You should do a video on your pomade collections, Mike, and your pin collection, Jessica, or a home tour MTV crib style. So,
All right,
funny you should say that.
because we are getting new shelves. We're getting more shelves, which means things are going to be better
You threw all
organized.
your pomade jars away.
No, I didn't.
Did we not? I thought we got rid of them all.
Nope.
That massive collection you
Nope.
had? Yes, we did.
Nope.
Yeah, we did.
Nope. So you don't know what's going to happen. But we are getting everything up on ready to roll. And we were talking about doing a video very soon. We keep talking about it. But it's coming.
Pretty sure we threw them away. Cheryl, yeah, so Tubi is a free streaming service, so they do run their own ads. We don't have any control over that, but it's free. So that's why we use this so that everyone can watch, at least if they have the app available to them. Oh, I saw something and I forgot what it was. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I am your singing telegram. Ooh. Yay, Michelle! I'm so happy to hear that. Awesome. Bob. Hi, Bob. Your video today on Peter Lorre was just an example of how awesome you guys are. So much diversity in your channel. Please keep them coming. Thank you, Bob.
Thank you.
Bob. Bob.
Thank you, Bob. The Peter Lorre video. And to me, it feels like a lot of times every video we do is a little bit different than the one before. I mean, obviously the subject matter, but I don't know. I was really trying to go for this very old school Hollywood kind of feel to it.
Also, the mausoleum was like
Yeah.
stark silence and super echoey.
And since I was the only person
know.
in there, so it was so quiet in that mausoleum that I had to take my shoes off, and I filmed the whole video in my bare feet.
I wasn't there.
Yeah, because like it was so quiet that every time I walked, you would hear it and it would echo. So I took my shoes off, I put them in my bag, I took my socks off, I put them in my bag, and I walked that entire mausoleum in my bare feet. So that entire video, you don't see my feet. There's one point where I'm sitting right next to where his remains are,
Yeah.
and I'm sitting in such a way that you can't see my feet. And a little tidbit of whatever. So
Tramp stamp.
Tramp stamp. $44.30.
We haven't made it up there just yet, Paula, but we will be going up there in October.
For what?
Yeah, I remember, Sammy.
Oh. Thank you, Bob.
I have to look over the ring light to see the TV sometimes.
Cassia,
thank you, Cassia.
darling.
Thank you, sweetheart.
I remember crispy hair. It's weird that you're always going to be known as crispy hair. We were at Awaken the Spirits, and you had the crispy hair.
And I touched it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hear you say in the Clown Motel video you lived in a haunted house. I did live in a haunted house. I lived in a house that was haunted, yes. I lived in a house that was the slave quarters to a plantation in St. Louis, Missouri. And the plantation house was directly across the street from me. And our house was built around it was a log cabin, and it was also used an underground railroad. And my entire family, the whole time we lived there, had multiple experiences that were all different from each other.
Kyle Mannion. Well, thank you, first off. Thank you so much. You guys have a drink on me after watching your awesome Halloween Scream video. I've decided to take my family there this September 12th. You are absolutely going to love it.
Thank you so much, Kyle.
One of the things that Halloween Scream has more than anything, and I'm pretty sure we said this in the video, but I just want to reiterate, is the big places like Halloween Horror Nights, all their scares are on a timer. So as you walk through, they step on a button or they hit a button, and then things happen.
Or it just happens automatically.
Yeah. So, and they time it. So if there's somebody before you and they get it, you have to wait for that time to go through again.
Yeah.
Hollow Screams, like Tampa Bay and SeaWorld, which is the same company. Those actors are really doing the acting. Like they absolutely love what they do. Not because it's a name, like whatever.
Horror actors at HHN don't, but a lot of these sounds and the things that open up or jump or whatever that is not a real life person are just on a loop.
Yeah. And to me, Hollow Screams always felt like that haunt that you found in your neighborhood.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it was, you could tell that it was so homemade, but it was made with so much love.
Was that the one in the parking lot?
No, that was Dark Harbor.
Dark Harbor. Which one?
Hollow Screams is the Tampa Bay one that we went down for the media night.
Oh, you mean at the theme park?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was actually really good too.
Busch Gardens. I'm sorry, I should say Busch Gardens.
I'm waiting for you to say it because I'm not remembering it. Because there's so many, I get all the names confused because they all have very similar names sometimes. What is the most expensive food that I've ever bought?
Sorry.
It's either not going to be sushi or lamb. When I lived in St. Louis, I really loved to eat sushi, and I threw a birthday dinner once. Granted, I didn't pay for the entire dinner. We all chipped in, and it was about $600 because there's a lot of people. It wasn't that we bought that much food; it's just we had a lot of people. And I love lamb shanks, which tend to be pretty expensive, which is not that bad. It's about the same price as like a good steak. It's like $25, I think, maybe $30. I don't know.
Thank you, Night Owl. Let's see. I am sending you a metal print of a framed Gothic painting as soon as we get the frame finished to the P.O. box. I love all the videos YouTube.
That sounds really pretty.
Well, thank you, Night Owl. Thank you. Oh, shoot. Well, it's way over there. It's pretty heavy.
Wow.
When did we show in the video? I don't think we did. We love classic monsters. And when we were at Awaken the Spirits presented by Midsummer Scream, somebody came up to us. They made us a mirror.
It's over there by the bathroom.
Some Universal Monsters on it. It's pretty big. Or else I'd go grab it.
It's heavy. It's very heavy, and it was so sweet. It's always so great meeting you guys at the conventions, and you bring us gifts, sometimes little, sometimes small. And it's so heartwarming. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Mark.
Thank you, Mark.
Be sure to look out for Michael in the cinema.
I have not forgot about that. The Adrenaline Cinema podcast talking about Dirty Harry in the movies. I love Dirty Harry. Clint Eastwood has a new movie coming out called Cry Macho.
Yeah.
And one thing that's weird about, I wouldn't say weird, but one thing that's really unique about Hollywood is the amount of money that this town puts into advertising movies in the town that they're made.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking like 12-story high billboards, right? And Cry Macho is all over the place. And I actually broke down, I didn't tell you this, I actually broke down to watch the Cry Macho trailer today.
Mm-hmm.
And Clint Eastwood was really old, man.
He's so old.
He's really old, but he's still got it. And it's weird because what was the name of the movie where Clint Eastwood played he was like a drug runner?
El Camino.
Was it? Oh no, it wasn't El Camino. Oh, you guys might know what it is.
No?
You'll shout it. Clint Eastwood was doing a drug run back and forth.
Oh hell!
And everybody's like, oh, nobody's gonna suspect an old guy in a pickup truck.
Because he started doing it to help somebody out. Or
Mule.
Something like that.
The Mule. So.
Or I don't remember.
Cry Macho to me feels like a cross between the Mule and oh shoot, I just lost it. Get Off My Lawn. That movie.
Yeah, that is El Camino.
Yeah. It's not called El Camino.
I've got a question.
Gran
for you.
Torino.
Gran Torino.
It's a
I do that every time. I always
it's a
say El
cross-
Camino.
Cry Macho, the new movie with Clint Eastwood, which I'm excited to watch. And I can't wait to watch it. Looks like a cross between Gran Torino and the Mule.
Okay. That
It
kind of
looked really
sounds
good.
interesting, yeah. Have we heard about the abandoned mental asylum here?
Did Eddie say that?
No. Psycho 666. At the abandoned mental asylum in Downey.
Oh, in Downey. Yes. So that place that's in Downey, if I'm not mistaken, it's the same one that they filmed. Well, Don Coscarelli filmed Bubba Hotep in. And we did a video on that. You can't get into it. It's highly patrolled. And the Bubba Hotep old folks home in the movie was burned down. It's no longer there. I mean, it's there, but it's like a chart of ruins.
What are you gonna do? Shoot me? Oh, I remember this scene. This is fucking amazing. That is like the perfect shot. Oh wow, look at those special effects. They're so old now. It's like a little obvious. But that's okay. It's still an amazing shot. Never pull out a knife, man. Never, ever, ever, ever pull out a knife or a glass or anything else. Never pull it out. The knife in the wound is what's keeping you from dying and bleeding out. Run, rabbit, run, run, run. Ooh. Suicide Bridge. We've been to the Suicide Bridge.
Yeah, we pass it almost every day.
And dead. Yeah, that's why we try to document as much history as we can to these places, because a lot of it's getting torn down, a lot of it's getting bought out. I'm going to be going to Salem for the very first time in October.
Mm-hmm.
I am very excited. I do not know what to wear. It sounds cool.
We leave for a month-long trip in a month. So today's the 28th, right? A month from today. No, I'm sorry. We leave on the 27th.
We leave on the 28th.
Our plane is on the 27th. We arrive into Orlando, Florida at like midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning on the 28th.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, or vandalized or destroyed by natural disasters, yeah.
Thank you, Brenda. Brenda A. Bright.
We most likely won't be doing a meet and greet while we're in Salem. We have a very tight schedule while we're there.
Yeah. We're going to try.
Yeah, not sure though.
So we're doing a meet and greet, obviously, in Orlando because we're going to be at the convention. We're
Right.
trying to get something happening in Pittsburgh. We're trying to get something happening in Salem. Salem is probably the next biggest one. That and probably even Bangor, Maine. We might do one in Bangor.
Yeah. I mean, while we're traveling, we're going to have a very tight schedule all around. I mean, the best thing you can do is just subscribe to our social media accounts, or join Patreon and get updates either way, because we don't have anything scheduled specifically right now, and it could be last minute while we're on the road. How do you choose what's next? Do you guys have a bucket? We have a massive bucket list.
Yes. The list is always being added to, and the list is always being changed. So, yeah, there's a massive bucket list. Scare Fair in Lexington, Kentucky. MJ. So I reached out to Scarefest in Lexington, Kentucky. And
see, it messes me up too.
The original plan was to drive from Orlando, Florida to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and stop in Lexington for Scarefest. But we didn't hear back from them in time.
Yeah.
And we had to purchase tickets to make way for other things.
Right.
So now instead of driving from Orlando to Pittsburgh, we're flying from Orlando to Pittsburgh, spending a week in Pittsburgh, and then driving up towards Bangor, like Sleepy Hollow and Salem.
Yeah.
So we're going to be flying over Scarefest. We can't go to it. It's funny. 2 weeks after we bought the tickets, they reached out and said, yes, we would love to have you on attend as our media. It turns out a friend of ours is the guy who's in charge, one of the people who's in charge of that. So next year, we should be attending Scarefest.
Also, next year, we hope to do Transworld.
Yes, we're going to be doing Transworld for sure.
We miss it every year because it's in like May.
Well, when we get back, we're going to start looking into everything.
I don't think we've been to the Axe Murder House.
Not yet.
Have you been to it? Because you've been to a lot of things that I haven't been to yet, and I haven't been to it.
The Villisca Axe Murder House is on my list.
Thank you, Pumpkin.
Daylight Spook, thank you. And I'm yawning over here. It's not you guys. I'm not bored. I'm just tired. Oh.
Do we like Michael Jackson?
Of course.
Yeah, he did good music. I mean, Thriller is like iconic.
All right, Mr. Thrasher. I don't know what's going on, my friend, but
Where?
Not, and Mr. Thrasher's losing his mind.
That's okay. We do a timeout. Sometimes people lose their shit. They just need a timeout.
So supposedly, at one point, Capitol Records here used to do tours. I don't know if they still do them or not, but I want to reach out to them. Where are we in the movie? You mean a tramp stamp?
Tramp stamp.
55:40. 55 minutes and 45 seconds now. Chris, yes. Huge Joy Division fans. Arlene Updike, Sal Mineo death scene. We are going to be doing a Sal Mineo video on his death and who he was and his role in Rebel Without a Cause. So that's coming as well.
I can't unsee. See, I forgot that I didn't even recognize him in this because he just kind of does like dopey characters, but like having two cop characters is also
Dave
like,
Sheridan.
I can't unsee his doofus face.
Samantha says, "Are you guys used to California weather yet?" Also, love you guys.
Thank you, Larry. I'll keep an eye out for that.
We every single day, both Jessica and I make a comment about the weather, and here we are talking about the weather. Isn't that what weird people do? We love living here. Everything about this place is just something that we absolutely love.
We will be doing HHN this year. We'll be doing Hollywood and Orlando.
Yes. We're going to be doing HHN on both coasts. Opening night for HHN here in Hollywood is September 9th. We're not going to be there for opening night. Instead, we're going to be at Disney California Adventure for the opening night of Oogie Boogie Bash. But probably the next night, we're going to be at Halloween Horror Nights, the 10th of September.
Why don't I have blue hair? I don't think I've ever had blue hair. Well, I did have blue hair for like a short while when I lived in Orlando, but that was like 5 years ago. I like my green hair. I'm going to keep the green hair for a long time. It's my favorite so far. Would we star in a creepy movie? I don't know if we could star in something. We just want to die in everybody's movies. Yeah. Like we've started meeting some people who do small productions, and we just want to die in everybody's movie. Like make a little cameo as a death.
Yeah, if you're making a movie and you want somebody to die in it, we're professionals. Hire us.
I know how to lay down and stay still.
Pretend like you're dead.
Right now?
Yeah. Oh no! What happened? See? Playing dead, that's what you get. Acting, that's what you get. This is horrible. You don't want this. You want us to do it? Show them again.
No.
Come on.
Oh, geez.
See, look. How realistic is that? Ready? Another example. What am I to do? See? Acting horrible.
I'm not good at acting at all. Not at all. No. I don't I don't have the constitution to be an actor. I can't take anything. I don't have enough expression in my face most of the time. Like when we're trying to take pictures and we have the masks on, like if we're at Disney or something, and we're trying to take a picture, I'll be smiling and everything, and I can't get it to reach my eyes. And he'll show me the picture, and I'm like, why do I still look like an asshole? I'll be all like, yay!
Do you want me to answer that one?
So I still look like I'm an asshole.
You ready? I'll tell you why. Look at that face. Oh, here.
It is what it is. Sometimes you just, you're blessed with the features of a bitch.
Here you go. Is this where she opens up the door?
Yeah.
And then she's... Yeah, it's like everything's so messy, but it's not bloody until you get in that one room.
Can you imagine?
Yep, here it comes.
Why doesn't she take the mask off? That would be like the first thing I did.
Bam. Goodbye.
Oh my God. Squished flat.
Thank you, Joseph. Would you consider Schindler's List a horror movie? No. The events in the movie, horrific. 100% horrific.
But it's more like a documentary style.
So yeah, documentary, real life. Yeah, but not a horror movie.
Not documentary, but based around true events. Yeah.
Historical drama.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. Oh God, if you could choose which horror killer icon to chase you in a movie, which would it be?
Oh, I got the perfect answer for that one. A horror icon to chase me in a horror movie would have to be Ghostface from Scream. A horror icon to walk after me and kill me would be Michael Myers. Simple.
Which one can I have chase me where I'm not going to die?
Do you remember that movie about the killer turtle?
Rabbit?
The killer turtle is like, I'm coming for you, Jessica.
We haven't seen the new Candyman yet, but probably like tomorrow.
Jessica, don't move. I'm the killer turtle.
Oh, wait. Oh, the one at Rubber? The one about the tire? Yeah, Rubber. That's just like classic, man. What the hell? That movie is weird and I love it. Dr. Santa.
I want to see a movie about a killer turtle now.
I'm sure somebody made one. I'm sure somebody
call
did.
it? I don't know.
Slow Death?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Like, nobody cares about my killer turtle movie. I'm going to make a movie. It's going to be about a killer turtle. You're darn right. You're darn right.
He sneaks up on you and bites your Achilles heels and you bleed out?
No. He comes with you with a knife.
Okay.
Very slow. Am I high or tired? Doesn't matter. I'm a turtle.
Are you a turtle or a tortoise?
I'm a turtle.
How do you know you're a turtle?
Did I stutter?
How do you know you're a turtle?
I'm a turtle.
Go away! Yeah, I might run away from Chucky because I could just punt him at least a good handful of yards.
Okay, ready for this? Ready for this? What is scarier than Chucky with a butcher's knife? What is scarier than Chucky with a butcher's knife? In the Child's Play movies. Chucky with a bicycle pump.
I don't remember that scene. I feel like I should, but...
Chucky with a bicycle pump, the teacher. Oh.
I don't remember this. I'm not well versed on all the other editions. Like I always know like the classic ones, and then I start doing like 4, 5, 6, 7, whatever, and then I kind of lose out at some point. Chucky with 2 butcher knives. I mean, like, if he's actually after you, yeah, it might be kind of creepy, but if you're just like some person, somebody. Ugh. You're welcome.
It's okay.
Yeah. I don't remember the bicycle pump. The chancla.
Oh.
I haven't seen Old yet. No spoilers.
We have not watched Old.
No.
All right.
I really want to see it though.
After this, when we're laying down to go to sleep, if we can't watch Candyman, we'll watch.
Oh,
Old.
sorry, Thrasher. We get a lot of like, you know. I don't know. I don't know if I would star in Candyman because he scares me. I actually, the original movie used to give me the jeebies because it's like the whole mirror thing, and they just did an amazing job on that movie. And for me, it's one of the classics. I haven't heard anything about it yet.
What's that?
Old. Some people heard that it wasn't that great. And I mean, it's what's his face, right? You know it's going to be like weird and you're going to roll your eyes at some point and be like, oh, okay.
Well, I explain M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong.
We know the Howling movies, yeah.
I explain the M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong in one way. if whether you like M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong or not,
Thank you for clarifying, Thrasha.
you have to think of his movies as if you're sitting around a campfire listening to a scary story. They're simple, they're creepy.
And at the end you go, wait, what?
Yeah, but they're like, oh, it was that person. Can you go to sleep tonight and not be scared? So if you think of M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong's movies
Is it one of those like campfire stories where you hear the ending and everyone goes, aww?
Yeah. If you can watch his movies thinking of them like that, like you're sitting around a campfire, you'll love them. At least that's my opinion. That's how I always watch his movies. Nicholas, I don't know where I got M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong from. It came from somewhere.
I'm sure a lot of people have done that with his name.
Yeah.
Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah. Ooh, ee. People love rhyming things. That's how everything happens. You hear something that rhymes and there it is.
Stop rhyming, and I mean it.
I didn't do it.
Does anybody want a peanut?
I liked Conjuring 3. Michael fell asleep during Conjuring 3.
So we bought it. We have it on 4K. But I don't know. I was tired. I'm always tired. I am whipped. I get up at like between 5 and 6 a.m. every morning.
You said it was boring.
Well, okay. All right. I need to be fair, I need to watch Conjuring 3 again.
Yeah.
But here's my gripe with Conjuring 3. Conjuring 1. Ghosts. Hauntings. Possessions. The devil, right? I mean, like creepy crap. Conjuring 2. Ghosts. Hauntings. Possessions. The Warrens. You know what I'm talking about? This is spooky stuff. Conjuring 3. Courtroom. Trial. Possession.
At the beginning.
I know, but trial, possession. It's like, I remember watching it and going, man, I really want like the first and second movie. Like, I don't care if you how you do it, but rehash the first movie for me at this point. That was my big gripe with it.
Well, the way that I saw it was this, is that they're following now the Warrens through a lot of their true stories and such.
Yeah.
And that one was a big part of that. I think that one kind of put them more on the map for American public view than anything else.
Well, true, 100% agree with that. But I feel like as a series, we all know the history of what happens whenever a franchise gets part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5, part 6. Eventually, a dud comes.
The Conjuring is out of order. Cat Mom says they agree with you.
And I think that The Conjuring 3 out of those 3 movies is the dud out of the 3.
One of my favorites so far, honestly, is Annabelle Comes Home.
That was a good one.
Annabelle Comes Home was really well done.
You know what's great about that movie? The end credits. Oh, wait, no. I was thinking of the new Child's Play. I'm sorry. Annabelle Comes Home. That was a good one.
Yeah, we liked it. I was like, what? No, I did not like the new Chucky. Oh, bye, Cassia. Thanks for coming in. Thank you so much, my honey.
Oh, thank you, Cassia.
Amityville Part 27.
That's right. Tomorrow we do a hangout, too. I promise I'll be more energetic for tomorrow. I promise. You know what? The thing that always gets me, I'm not even going to bring it up.
So how would you compare the Conjuring 3 to The Exorcism of Emily Rose? I haven't seen all of The Exorcism of Emily Rose, but a lot of that apparently also takes place in the courtroom. I don't remember really caring for that one.
It was so. I mean, okay. So The Exorcism of Emily Rose isn't a part 3 where it had 2 great movies before it, but I would say Conjuring 3. I like. Well, shoot, man. Conjuring 3, I'd probably like to say I like better, only because it's more updated and it feels like more of a fresher movie, where the other one's not dated, but it feels a little older. And I just like, I want to like Conjuring 3, where we went to Best Buy and I'm like, I'm going to buy it on 4K. And Jessica's like, but you hate that movie. And I'm like, but you know what? I want to watch it again. I want to see it.
Yeah. Of the Chucky series, I like the originals. And then I liked the remake with Stephen Dorff's daughter. I really like. I don't know if they did 3 of her, or I think it was just the 2. It was the Cult of Chucky, and I don't remember the other one. I really, really liked those, but the very last Chucky they came out with, where he was a robot that went haywire, I did not enjoy at all. Not one bit. I didn't like the way he looked. I didn't like the premise of the story. I didn't like how he went haywire and all that. I did not enjoy that whatsoever. Everybody loves Jennifer Tilly, but let's be honest, we love her for her high voice and her tits. She's a cutie pie. She's got this tiny little sweet little cute voice, and then she's fun to look at. Did someone say boobs? Yes, that was me.
Got sucked into the movie.
But she has such great teeth.
Right. So Jessica and I always talk about this all the time, and I'm sure most of you guys have as well. The Firefly family. Can you imagine Otis sitting down and writing out the electric bill? Licking the stamp. Gotta go to the mailbox before they shut off the electricity. Gotta pay my electric bill.
A little bit.
It's just, you don't really think
but
about
like, it. You know, covered in blood and like active basic daily duties, you know. What's your favorite sci-fi space horror movie?
Ooh. Can I say? Oh, there's so many good ones. Like Event Horizon's phenomenal.
Event Horizon is one of the only ones that I consider to be like space horror.
I have. So, okay.
Unless you count Jason Goes to Space. Alien, I wouldn't consider a horror movie, though.
I think my favorite space horror movie it starts off in space, but then it's not. It's more like a science fiction. Sci-fi space horror movie, good call. It's Toby Hooper's Life Force. Alien vampires who are hot as hell.
I don't consider that to be a horror movie, though.
But it's vampires.
Energy vampires. There's no blood and gore, and there's a little bit of melting, but I wouldn't consider that to be horror. This is a hard one. This is a really hard question.
Thank you, Chris Sims.
There's a lot of things that, Event Horizon is probably one of the only ones for me that I can think of right off the top of my head where I'm like, that is a horror movie that was also in space. Like straight up a horror movie. The Abyss didn't happen in space. The Abyss was down at the depths of the ocean, but also not a horror movie. There is like a little bit of psychological terror from one person, but not a horror movie for sure. Critters, they came from space, didn't happen in space.
1 hour, 13 minutes, 15 seconds.
I get really like a little, I don't know, technical. I don't know.
Maddie, Elemental Sound LA. Love you both. Missed you at the Halloween store a few weeks ago. A lot of people showed up. Patreon chat tomorrow. That's right. Tomorrow night is our Patreon chat only. We haven't really talked about it. A little hinted around, stuff like that. There's 422 people in the chat room tonight. We're trying to get everybody, and of course, things keep missing. The chat just keeps flying through.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night, if you do not know what Patreon is, you can sign up for a monthly Patreon subscription service where we will send you custom postcards every month. And we try really hard to like give behind the scenes stuff. It kind of sucks. We try. And then we go live and we just hang out with you guys at least once a month. And it's a lot smaller and a lot more personable. And you get custom postcards. And is the envelope right over there?
No, it's way over there.
Mm.
You can go get it if you want. I'm tucked in. I got my blankie. I'm comfy. I'm not moving. Horror Planet was like an old. I don't know every single movie. We don't make the postcards. I actually order them to have them sent out.
Oh, ow. Well, so
Yes, the real postcards. Yeah,
I don't know how much you guys ship stuff in the mail.
we ship a lot.
We ship a lot. We ship a whole heck of a lot, and we see the state.
I love Sleepwalkers. I love that movie.
We see the state that the Postal Service is in. The Postal Service is kind of crappy right now, and it has been, and I feel like it's been getting worse.
It has been getting worse. It's been getting a lot worse.
So we placed an order at the beginning of the month, and we finally got the postcards, and we're filling them out, and they're going to be sent out tomorrow. So, this Monday, obviously, because tomorrow's Sunday.
Well, that's a good one.
So these are the $10 postcards, where the custom postcards, where we handwrite and we sign them, we get them out to you guys. This is the stack of postcards that we got to handwrite out tomorrow. And I'm going to give you guys a little heads up. So if you guys are a Patreon member,
that's a good one, Joseph. Invasion of the Body Snatchers with Donald Sutherland. Yeah, that's a good one.
These are the postcards. Thank you, Joseph. Thank you. In fact, well, no, it's not Invasion of the Body Snatchers, but War of the Worlds, the original War of the Worlds. We're going to be doing a filming location of that.
Okay.
So spooky. If you're a Patreon member, if you sign up as of right now,
I don't really remember Jeepers Creepers 3. I'm not a big fan of the series.
If you sign up as of right now, you're not going to get this card. There's going to be a different card for next month. But if you are part of the Patreon and you're waiting for a postcard, this is the postcard that you're getting in the mail. It's Jessica getting arrested with Beetlejuice and the Bride of Frankenstein at Halloween Depot. Yeah, and on the back, I don't know if you can see it,
it's going to be,
says Trouble. So this is what's coming out in the mail. We are handwriting them and getting them all ready. So that's the kind of thing. So all you got to do, if you want to get on the postcard,
thank you, Dyer,
is in the link of all of our videos, you'll find a link to how to become a patron. And you get access to Patreon-only chat once a month, which happens tomorrow night.
Yes. Did we already talk about the Saw video? We haven't made the Saw video yet.
So the Saw video is being shot, or shall I say, it's being lensed on Monday.
We ship worldwide. If you join the Patreon at the $5 or the $10 level, actually it's $3, $5, $10. So the $10 level is where you get the custom-made postcards, where it's an image of either Michael and I or the both of us together at one of our locations. The $3 and $5 levels are, you get a postcard that has a vintage horror sci-fi type movie poster on the back of it. We ship worldwide. And same thing with all of our merchandise. We ship everywhere.
Yeah. Except for the moon. We don't go to the moon. Just a heads up. MB1 Bumper. I just like saying your name. 1 hour, 18 minutes.
We've seen the original 13 Ghosts,
seconds.
yeah. We have that one? Do we have the original
we
13
do not.
Ghosts? Oh, okay. We have seen it, though. We've watched it together.
Yeah.
You sure we don't have it?
Yeah, we don't have it.
Huh. Okay.
I want the Scream. So they have a Scream Factory version of 13
We
Ghosts.
love Scream Factory.
We have the original 13 Ghosts. I mean, that's what you're thinking of,
Yes.
with Vincent Price. We have that one,
Yes.
but we don't have the remake.
No, 13 Ghosts is what the
The original?
The original, yeah.
Yeah, we have that one.
Scream Factory and Arrow are our two favorite.
And Criterion.
And Criterion are our favorite distributors of
Oh, do you guys
special
want
editions.
Can I show
yes,
it?
go ahead. What a goofball. He gets so excited, and I love it, especially when he finds them. I get to be in the store with him when this happens, and he gets so excited. I mean, I do too. I have not seen Blood Red Sky yet. It is on my list. I have it bookmarked in Netflix. I haven't watched it yet. Yum yum. The movie is still playing, yeah. I don't know what we're on because he
I
does
just said.
them.
Oh, I'm sorry. 1 hour, 19 minutes, 35 seconds.
We own a really cool copy of Evil Ed. I think it's an Arrow release.
Yeah. All right.
Oh my god, you brought them all? Okay.
It's show and tell.
Be my guest. Go for it.
So I am in love with Criterion Collection movies.
Yes.
Like obsessed with Criterion.
It's just a sugar-free monster. It's the white can.
And these are my babies. So I don't have many, but I got enough.
I'll
So-
hold them as you go through them.
So here's Del Toro's Pan's Labyrinth on Criterion Collection.
Do these all originally come with slipcovers?
No,
Okay.
these ones don't. So Pan's Labyrinth, I'm going to do it that way. Great freaking movie. Alfred Hitchcock's Notorious. Again, Criterion. These like my pride and joys. Night of the Living Dead, George Romero.
Notorious.
Yeah, we got this one actually in Baltimore at the music
did.
store that was right next to
Yeah,
where Edgar Allan Poe died.
I remember you wanted it so badly, and it was
It was like $40.
it was like one of the first times you ever bought an expensive movie,
Yeah.
an expensive edition, and he wouldn't do it, and I kind of made you buy it.
Mulholland Drive, David Lynch.
Oh, someone is saying, what is Criterion?
So Criterion is a distributor, kind of like how when you think of like, man, I don't know, kind of like what. So Criterion Collection is basically, it's a company that, for the most part, finds movies that have shaped cinema in some way. Like they changed
Yeah.
it for the better, or they moved it forward in some sort of like artistic way.
When
and-
a movie is elected to be a Criterion, it's a big deal.
Yeah. And what they do is they find and they gather as many behind the scenes features as they possibly can, and they pack it all into 1 or 2 discs, and they release it on the Criterion Collection.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty much what it is. And Criterion is the OG of great movies and great presentations. I mean, they date all the way back to Laserdiscs.
He's
I don't know if
buried
they're he's buried in Hollywood Forever Cemetery.
Yeah, I know.
This is one of my favorite movies. It's a Japanese ghost story called Kuroneko. I think I'm saying it correctly. Kuroneko,
so.
I mean Black
Yeah.
Cat. Beautiful movie. Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Some of the artwork is phenomenal too. We got another David Lynch movie, Eraserhead on Criterion.
Oh my god, the Ghost Ship that's out. There's a special edition of Ghost Ship. It is so gorgeous. I'm surprised we didn't just get it today.
Yeah. Well, because it doesn't have a. Oh, it does. It does. Yeah. So, like, yeah, somebody said, steelbooks. People out there only collect steelbooks. We collect
Yeah.
steelbooks too, but
But there's always like different editions that come out. It's so hard.
there's a Carnival of Souls. Another great
Macadamia is so
freaking
cute.
movie. Brazil, Terry Gilliam, a great freaking movie.
Brazil.
And
Death and Cremation by Brad Dourif. I haven't seen that one. Have you?
no, Silence of the Lambs.
Brazil.
And I got these 2 today. So I didn't have this. And after we did a video on Peter Lorre, I was feeling very nostalgic, and I went back to the very first Criterion I ever collected. So I was able to get Peter Lorre's, Fritz Lang's The Movie M on Blu-ray, the Criterion Collection. So I used to have it on DVD. Now I have it on Blu-ray. And I know it's all over the place. I'm sorry. But that's that. And then I also got this one because it's Repo Man. So I've been wanting to do a video on this, like the filming locations of Repo Man, and this is going to help me out. So that's it. Another one of my many obsessions is
Of course
Criterion
we watch vampire
Collection.
films. I'm obsessed with vampires.
Tuh,
There's your babies.
those are my babies.
Are the Bibles.
I love these things.
You're so cute. So cute.
Sorry, I had to kind of rant a little bit about that.
Criterion's Equinox is a must-have. It inspired Raimi to make Evil Dead.
Oh, see,
Is
yeah,
that the one that you keep telling me about?
that is one.
I
Yeah.
love VHS. I collect VHS and stuff. The original Japanese rock opera? No. This is just a black and white film.
Good night,
by
Jennifer.
I love Japanese film and movies though.
So whenever you
Chinese too. I love all Asian films actually.
You may not, Booty, if you've not
Tushy.
seen Kuroneko, I think that's how I say it. Yes. You may not have seen the movie, but I guarantee you've seen some of the imagery from it.
Whee! That looked like it hurt. Train to Busan was really good.
We still haven't seen the sequel.
No, not
Peninsula.
yet.
Peninsula. George Love, we're watching The Devil's Rejects. The link is pinned to the top of the chat as well as in the description below of this video, so you can pull it up and watch it any time that you want. Or if you have the DVD or Blu-ray, you can pop it in and have some fun. Spooky, spooky. All right, so somebody says, how much money is in your stack of Criterion? Well, I'm going to tell you this right now. The majority of the Criterions that I have bought are used, so they're anywhere between 20 and 24 bucks each.
Average, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say so, yeah.
Bought over time.
Oh, thank you, Julie. Thank you so much.
Julie Thorburn,
Oh, Nathalie.
thank you.
Sorry you didn't get a chance to say hi, sweetie, but if you ever see us out again, feel free. We're happy to say hello.
I saw you guys at the Scream screen. Next time, say hello. Be spooky, spooky.
Cowboy boots, that hurts.
Sick celebrity.
We have one of
Criterion
the
Collection movies
Elvira.
hard to find? They are not.
I think we got the Elvira Arrow, or we got the Elvira Scream, or both.
We got Arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Criterion Collection is maybe a little hard to find depending on where you live.
Barnes & Noble Criterion is extremely overpriced.
Yeah.
I'm going to just tell you that now.
If you buy them brand new from Barnes & Noble,
Don't do it.
$40 a movie. It's insane. I refuse
Love
to buy
Queen of the
those
Damned.
that way. I mean, I bought the Night of the Living Dead because it's Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I try to buy them used. I think the most I ever spent on a Criterion was like $30.
And that's less than most brand new 4K in
Yeah.
just at Best Buy, Walmart, anywhere, honestly. So that's not that bad.
There is
Hi,
okay.
Iceland!
There is a
Hello.
Criterion Collection movie out there that
Hi,
I
Detroit.
want really badly, but it's out of print. So people who are selling it they're selling it for $50. I can't spend $50. Well, no, I probably could spend $50 on a movie, but I don't want to. And it's Roman Polanski's Rosemary's Baby is on Criterion, and it's out of print, so people are selling it for $50.
Yeah, that one's a bit high. We see that in a lot of places too, but sometimes you can find a good deal on it.
Tim says he has Solaris.
Solaris.
on
I'm
Criterion.
not sure if I know that one.
I don't know. You got to watch it. I don't think I've ever
Thank you.
seen the movie, but you got to watch it. If it's on Criterion,
I
it's
love
got to
Fear
be
and
good.
Loathing in Las Vegas. I didn't even know that one was Criterion, but that makes sense that it would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's
I love that one.
interesting, I mean, if you watched our latest video on Halloween, we got John Carpenter's 1978 Halloween on Criterion Laserdisc.
Hey, Combat
It's insane.
Mechanic. Please do a filming location on John Carpenter's The Thing. I don't know where that was shot.
I don't know either, but I'm going to tell you this right now. I don't like the cold, so I don't know if I'm going to go
Me
to
neither.
anywhere that there's snow.
Funny enough, I'm actually, we're talking about the prices of movies and what we will and won't spend. And I'm about to spend I think it's $73. It's a pre-order right now, but it's the complete set of 5 movies in 4K.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think they're Steelbook. I think it's just the collection. And it's the Underworld series is being released in a box set, all of them 4K. So I have to pre-order that one. And funny enough, if you pre-order it from Target, it's only like $72. If you pre-order from anywhere else, it's $90 through $100, and I was like, well, I'll buy from Target. That's fine for me. Ooh, yeah, we saw that the Scream Factory is doing a 4K release of Scream, or of Halloween, but they also have a Scream one coming up, or they just released one for Scream, or we just saw one for something. I recently saw it. Hi, Australia! When are the new videos coming out?
I don't know. So George Love keeps asking, "Are we making new videos?" Of course, we're making new videos.
We put out new
that's
videos
what we do,
almost
George.
every day.
So they come out almost every day. At least we try to. There's not gonna be a video tomorrow because I had to go get glasses today.
Yes, John.
And all that stuff.
I got these the night of the Ghouls Night Out from Liberty.
Mm-hmm.
Mad Veteran. Hey, Pumpkin.
Mad Veteran, I loved your Lost Boys vid. Well, thank you. Thank you for doing that one.
Thank you so much, because that was a lot of work.
It was. But you know what? It was very heartfelt, and I'm glad you liked it.
Thank you so much, sweetheart. That is very nice.
Yeah, Mad Veteran, obviously that's your screen name. I don't know what your real name is. Or if you want to share it, you're more than welcome to. If not, it's perfectly fine. That's one of those movies that we did that, that we grew up on.
A lot of love in it. Yeah. We had a lot of love in that video.
Jessica and I are very lucky that we can walk we can walk the steps of history, whether it's a historical moment or it's a historical cinematic moment like the Lost Boys. And I remember doing the Lost Boys video and walking on the boardwalk with you. There was one point where it was almost done with the day, and we were getting the last shots we needed for the video, and in Santa Cruz, and we were walking on the beach, and we were walking.
Thank you, Josh. Thank you, sweetheart.
If you pay attention, thank you, Josh. If you pay attention to the Lost Boys video, Lost Boys movie, when they get on their dirt bikes and they tear down the beach, and they're driving really, really fast on the beach, and you can see the lights in the background. That's the Santa Cruz boardwalk.
Yes.
And I don't think we put it in the video.
Thank you, Jamaica. Thank you, sweetheart.
But we filmed it of us walking that same stretch of beach that they drove on.
No, we didn't show it. It was very cold.
Yeah. And
it was very, very cold.
We walked the beach the same direction that they did, and they rode the dirt bikes. And I remember sitting there thinking, like, we're here.
Yeah.
Like, this is the Lost Boys. Yeah, we went to Grandpa's house, and yeah, we did this and that. But one of the most memorable scenes from that movie is that beach scene where that song's playing and they're tearing down the beach on their dirt bikes, and you just had that feeling like, yeah, and I don't know, it was probably one of the most magical moments for me. I'm ranting.
I was okay. I know we've talked about the William Castle 13 Ghost glasses before, and somebody did a reissue of them not that long ago, and the ones that everyone is finding on eBay and linking us to are not the original release. They are not the ones from back in the 40s, 50s that William Castle made for his showing, because that would only happen at like 1 or 2 theaters. So these are reprints. But I mean, it's cool that somebody copied them and put them out, but it's not the original.
Right. So, say hello to the night lost in the shadows.
Yeah, we don't really do reprints or replicas very much.
Yeah. So I got goosebumps now. Just like I can hear the song in my head, and like we're driving along the beach, right? I can hear it. So yeah.
David's Horror asks, "Are you coming to Scarefest in Kentucky or Horror Hound in Cincinnati?"
Sadly, we are not.
Hi, Scotland!
Hopefully next year, my friend. Hopefully next year.
You two rock. How many filming location videos have you done in Pennsylvania? Asked Matt Sassy.
So, filming location videos in Pennsylvania.
Have we already done? A handful.
Yeah, so we did pretty much all George Romero stuff and a little bit of Silence of the Lambs. We're going to be there in October for a week. We're doing some more Silence of the Lambs, possibly My Bloody Valentine 3D, and there's another one.
I don't think we've done the Zodiac yet.
I can't remember.
No.
No, we have not on Zodiac. Yes, celebrities. You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it.
Yep.
You gotta order
People
Chinese food and watch The Lost Boys.
I don't know.
We will make it to that area and the conventions like Scarefest. We will be there at some point. Thank you, Aaron. I've got a question for you. Jessica, okay with all the work you guys put in? How do you sleep? When it comes time to go to sleep, I sleep a lot easier than Jessica does.
I don't sleep. I'm an insomniac.
I pass out.
Yeah.
I'll be awake talking, and then I'm gone.
I don't sleep very much.
But would you say I'm constantly moving?
Michael has night terrors. So his body is in the constant like motion of like running and things like that. And he moves a lot in his sleep. He's a very active sleeper. Tosses and turns a lot. I can tell when he's starting to get to a crescendo of horror in his dreams, and I have to wake him up. I can just tell by his body movements and things like that, you know. Yeah. I mean, that's not why I can't sleep. It has nothing to do with why I can't sleep. I've never been a sleeper. Since the day I was born, I have never slept easily.
I'm seeing how bare this is. Look at this. Look how bare this is.
I know, you're going to fill it in soon.
Got more ink coming.
That's a really good
More
question
tattoos.
from Bob. Is of all the videos you've made, what is your least favorite?
Oh, that's a really good question.
I don't know like what my least favorite would be as far as content, but I'm trying to think of like what was the least favorite experience I've had making a video, and nothing directly comes to mind. There's nothing where it's like, oh my god, I really didn't enjoy filming that, or I had a very bad time while we were there trying to get this footage. There have been times where we've gone to shoot things and I've just been absolutely freezing, and if I'm cold, I'm miserable. I am not a happy camper. If I'm any kind of cold, I am not happy.
I'm not going to mention any names.
But, I mean, when we did Psycho, it was freezing. It was some of the coldest shots we've ever
Thank you,
done.
Sydney.
And
Thank
I
you.
still love the way that turned out, and I think it was well worth it, you know, and
Thank you, Sydney. We're not going to mention
Thank
any
you,
names.
Sydney.
We've mentioned names in the past, but we're not going to mention any names. There was one horror celebrity that we met that we included in a video at one point.
well,
Yeah.
I mean, the video wasn't about him.
No, but that was part of the video that we
Yeah.
don't like. We've talked about it in the past. We decided not to talk about it anymore.
Yeah.
But there's somebody that we don't like to really be around.
Yeah.
Chris, I'm looking for a good tattoo artist.
Me too.
I think I found one here in LA that I want, and I'm gonna get my neck done.
Oh, thanks,
So I have a lot of space here.
Millimeters?
I don't know, Chris. Are you in LA, Los Angeles? Well, it's weird because it's like when somebody asks for a good tattoo artist, it all depends on what style you're looking for.
What style you're looking for,
'Cause
where
what
you're located.
Yeah, what I think is a good tattoo
It's not
artist.
Bruce Campbell. I can tell you that. It's not Bruce Campbell.
No, it's not. So, Chris,
Oddly enough, it's not Bruce Campbell.
there's
It's not the Omen House.
it's not the
either.
Omen House either.
No. If you guys guessed it, I would tell you.
See, I like a lot of dark black and gray realism,
I hate
and
the cold. I hate it.
there's a tattoo artist here in Hollywood that I like that I'm waiting to get back in town.
And the tattoo artist that I want to get done is in Salem, Massachusetts, and they haven't responded to our inquiries. And I'm hoping to dear God that while we're actually there, I can get tattooed by him. But it might not happen. And I'm very sad because he's the only one I want to do my tattoo. Will I fly out there specifically to get a tattoo? I don't know. That's real dedication.
Go back to Salem.
Specifically just to get tattooed. Yeah, I don't know.
There's
That's a lot of money just to come and get a tattoo.
There's a lot of stuff to film in Salem.
Thank you, Mark. Hey, we love love you too. We love you guys.
Mark, thank you.
I know. I'm just hoping we keep making the inquiry and trying to get a booking while we're there in October. And I'm sure that they're very, very booked around that time. But I'm trying my hardest to get booked with Matt or Ryan from the Black Veil Tattoo Parlor. They're the only people I can see doing the tattoo, and I can't have it done by anybody else.
Don't get a tattoo. Never put a bumper sticker on a Ferrari.
Will we be doing a video on Trilogy of Horror? I love you guys. Rhonda, that's a good question. Ask this guy. He plans all of our stuff.
No.
You do too.
Well,
I don't plan
as
nothing.
for Trilogy of Horror, I mean like Trilogy of Terror, like the Vincent Price stuff?
We haven't done Scary Farm tickets yet.
No.
We're trying.
Oh, Planet Judah, no, we have not. We really need to look into it. We really need to look into it and jump on that. I want to go.
We might do a Howling 4 sometime, Sydney.
The low light camera.
I do love Howling.
During Halloween, you guys are in for a treat. We've been messing around because you may know that we got a new camera.
Twin
and it's low light and anything Halloween, anything nighttime and lights.
Yeah.
It's going to be phenomenal.
There's 12 minutes left of the movie.
We're at 138.50.
The house is burning down right now.
Somebody says, seriously, what wouldn't you do for money? Obviously, you know what? Chronic Center Z.
Do for money?
It says, seriously, what wouldn't
A
you
lot.
two do for money? A lot. So here's the fun thing about us. Yes, we do YouTube full time. And we do a lot of footage. We do a lot of videos, but we don't turn our camera on and film something that we don't want to film. We get asked all the time for people who are like, hey, can we do product placement? Can you do this? Can you do that? Can we do this? Can you do that? And I don't answer any of them. I really don't. It might be a good thing to do, but you know what? I just like sticking to like what we do. And if we've gone to places to film something, and then we turned around and walked right back out because it just didn't feel right.
Didn't feel right.
So we don't do anything for money.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously we do things for money, but we don't do things
specifically
for money.
Yeah.
We do it because we love it.
We've actually been contacted. Hi, Spain. Good morning. We've been contacted by a couple of random companies who wanted to put their ads in our videos and wanted to pay us for it, like, you know, a monthly fee. And it's just outrageous the amount of time, like 45 seconds of every video, 20 videos a month, and they only want to throw you a couple $100. And it's like that. We can't do that to you guys. We would never do that to you guys.
You know what? I also look at it like this, right? So there's a company that says, okay, we want you to put a 45-second ad.
That's a long
in
ad.
20 of your videos.
That's a lot.
And in return, we will give you $500. And it's like, at the same time, I'm very grateful. You know what I mean? Like, heck yeah. At one point, never would I have imagined years ago that somebody would say, hey, I'd like to pay you to put an ad in a video that you're creating because you're loving something in the world. It blows my mind. But here's the thing. It's a video about software so you can better keep track of your books.
If it was
why do I care?
That like if it was a company that we thought was awesome and supported, and it was at least connected to something that we do in a sense of like things that we think you guys would be interested in, I could see doing something like that. But for a long video like that, in every single video, that's not, I don't know. Like,
if this is not a commercial, but when we travel, when we drive long times, we stop and we pick up white monsters because we like them.
Oh,
and it just so happens that like it's named Monster.
Love y'all, Jacksonville here.
Travis.
There's some hidden gems of spooky here. Check them out. Thank you so much, Travis.
Travis, we did spend some time in Jacksonville.
We did, yeah.
Have you ever seen the movie Pee-wee's Big Adventure? Large Marge is buried in Jacksonville, as well as some serial killers.
Yep.
But they're not going to, but if Monster was like, hey, we'd like to give you $500 to run an ad in your video, we use it. And it's named Monster. That's 100% us. Not saying we would, but we more than likely to put that stuff in our video. Do you see what I mean?
But
it's relative
in my
to what
opinion,
we do.
20 videos is a lot for, I mean, it's not worth it to me.
At the same exact time, it may seem like a lot and it may not seem like an amount of money, but if it's a product that we believe in and we want to see succeed, then it's 100% worth it if we believe in it. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know. Like we support a lot of small companies and we do it for free because we love who they are and we love to showcase their items when we go through these markets and all of that. I don't know. I just feel weird about like the demand of 20 videos.
Whoa.
Yeah, Michael, I think $500 is very low for 20 videos, especially for 45 seconds. If it was like a 10, 15 second blip or something and less time or less amount of videos, maybe that would be worth it. But 45 seconds of 20 videos a month is a lot.
There's a family that we have befriended here in LA. The company's called Danny's Spooky Treats. This is not a commercial. They did not pay us. They gave us this for free because they know that I absolutely love eating it. It's a family that, because of COVID, he couldn't work, the husband couldn't work, and they needed something to make money. And they got 2 little kids. The sweetest,
who are so cute.
Yeah, the sweetest family we've ever met. And we featured them in a video a month ago. And it was their very first convention and selling their spooky treats.
It was a night market.
And they're delicious.
Yeah.
And it's like a mix between Japanese and Mexican candy.
Yeah.
And it's phenomenal. It's called chamoy. This one here is called Goblin Apples. If you're at all interested in helping this little family out, just look them up. Danny's Spooky Treats on Instagram or anything like that.
Japanese plum.
Yeah. Japanese Mexican fusion candy. It's perfect.
It's Japanese plum.
And it's delicious. I love this stuff. I eat it all the time.
The art of making, I forget what ingredient it is from Mexico, but
they do sell online,
style. Yes, and they ship everywhere.
Yeah, and tell them Grim Life sent you.
We love Australia too.
They're the sweetest people that you can ever imagine. Yeah. And who knows, next year, if things go well, they're very big into the car culture, like custom cars and everything. We kind of like throwing around the idea of possibly having a spooky, grim car club festival next year.
Someone just said it that like if Liquid Death sparkling water wanted to like buy ads in our videos, I'd probably be like, that's awesome because that's a cool product and I actually do drink them.
We do drink it.
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
But they also make like really cool videos and they're like a cool product and it'd be like right up everybody's alley, you know, like, but if it was 45 seconds, again, to me, it's the time, the length of video times how many videos I want to be in. I think 45 seconds for 20 videos is too much.
Yeah.
Too long, too many. Even if they were really cool, I'd be like, oh, that's a lot of time. I don't know. So, you know, I don't know. Love the last postcard. Oh, yeah,
somebody said the name again.
Any hints on the next one?
Can you type this in? So, yeah, somebody said the song Freebird was too loud. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's Danny's Spooky Treats. I'm going to type it in. She's on Instagram, and from Instagram, you can find her. I think she links to an Etsy. So you could probably also find this through Etsy, but it's Danny, D-A-N-I, Danny's Spooky Treats.
And basically, it's
all gummy candy, too, but she also does vegan.
Yeah, so they do vegan candies. And they do, like the other day they had, they're called Boo Bears, like, ooh. And basically they're gummy bears mixed with this sauce on it. It's called chamoy. Show it to you.
Chamoy!
There's a little better look at it.
Interview with the Vampire?
So good.
Is that what you mean? Done in England? Because it was filmed in Louisiana. We did a video on it down in Louisiana. I don't know if some of it was filmed in the UK or not. Yeah, I love gummies.
So it's things like that. Like if it's something that you are passionate about and
Thank you,
we are
Jamie.
passionate about it at the same exact time, money doesn't matter. It's just if you're creative and you're doing something with passion and your whole heart's into it and your family's into it, we will support you till we're blue in the face.
Yeah.
Not saying that like we are like, the best outlet or whatever, but
It's not dried plums. It is a Japanese plum though, which is known for being a little tart.
well, thank you, Jamie.
It kind of balances out. Yeah, it's like a sour plum. I don't think it tastes like plum though, but it is a sour candy specifically. Yeah.
Aaron says, do you make more money
Why
if the
is
ads
so
at the beginning are not
spicy?
skipped? If you watch a video on YouTube and it has ads and you choose not to skip those ads, yes, the content creator makes more money. If you
welcome
click
to
on those
Sage.
ads, they make even more money.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
You go ahead.
No, you're good.
Welcome to Sage. Actually, there is a new Interview with the Vampire thing coming. Yeah, so AMC Plus is just now starting to cast for the characters in the new Interview with the Vampire show that they're doing. And I don't remember the actor's name, but he played Grey Worm from Game of Thrones, and he's been cast as a Louis, which would be really interesting. It's almost like they went around and went, what is the angstiest character we've seen on television recently, and who played it? And they went, I have it. Grey Worm. There's nobody more angsty than him. And they would be correct. Yes, they would be correct. So this is going to be very interesting. I'm very excited for it. Just with that single casting alone, it's like, ooh. I can't not do that without my mouth going sideways. So you go ahead. Sorry.
I don't have anything to say.
Yeah, in places like South Texas, I'm sure that chamoy is a very big food group because it's Spanish in origin or Mexican in origin or however you want to say. Oh, I know What We Do in the Shadows season 3 is coming soon. I love that show so much. I love the movie. I actually just finally bought the movie today because it came out on Blu-ray recently, I think. And I need to get the television shows because I love it.
So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of insight of what I'm looking at right now. The movie just ended, and I have Tubi, the website that we were all watching the movie through, up on the screen, and a search REJE for rejects. And then the first title is Rejected, about aliens. The second one is The Devil's Rejects, and the third one is Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Teresa Prass 67 just sending you this to get a shout out, and that I love you very much from Edmonton, Canada. Thank you, Teresa. That's very sweet.
Oh, Teresa.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Thank you, darling. Edmonton, Canada.
Canada.
That just sounds cold.
Yes, it does.
Like,
all of Canada sounds cold to me, though. I'm not gonna lie.
So, the furthest north I've ever been in the United States has been Salem, Massachusetts.
I've been to Maine during a snowstorm.
And I remember the one time that I was in Salem, it was like October 17th. And that winter, it was like a, what do they call it? A national crisis, national emergency or something like that.
Yeah,
crazy
during
snow.
a national emergency. Lots of snow.
In the winter, does all of Canada turn into a blizzard nightmare? Like, remember the movie Storm of the Century?
I'm going to say yes. Because just being in St. Louis, Missouri during winters, we get 6 feet of snow. Not every winter, but a lot of times we get like crazy amount of snow. And I'm sure we don't get nearly as much as they do.
How do you guys survive?
Hi, Sweet Dan.
Like, how?
Snowshoes.
Like,
You ever see a Canadian plow their driveway?
No.
It's like a maze of like in The Shining, the maze. It's like that because it's snow drifts is up here. Yeah,
I'd love to go to Canada one day.
I don't know how we did it, but I grew up that way,
but not in the winter.
I don't know how to do it as an adult because I haven't experienced the snow for that long. It's been a very long time, but like I grew up in that. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't like the cold so much. I don't even put ice in my drinks. because ice is the devil and it melts and dilutes everything. But that's neither here nor there.
Will you come to Cornwall when you visit England? I don't honestly know where the locations are in England that we're planning to go.
As far as I know, Cornwall it does not ring a bell of a city or a town that we're stopping in. But it can always be added depending on where it's at. I'd have to look at everything.
True.
Now, keep in mind, I mean, when we go over to the UK, I mean, we're doing some crazy research. I mean, here in the States, we've been living here all our lives, that when we think, okay, we're going to go to Montana, well, what do you know that's in Montana? Well, I know what's in Montana, so we got an idea. The
it's
UK,
very possible. We don't know.
I don't know. It could be the town right
Why,
next
yes,
to it.
we are married.
Who said us
Thank
we're
you.
married?
Someone asked if we're married. Yes, we're married, George. Be Yourself Adventures. Yeah, you can email us, man. Go to grimlifecollective.com. There's a contact link and use that link there. Yeah. Oh, someone said something too, and I missed it there for a second. I forgot what it was.
Excuse me.
Oh, we will not be
So
going
sorry.
back to Spooky Empire in October because we're only going to be in Orlando from October 1st through the 9th, and they are having Spooky Empire at the end of the month. So we are going to be missing Spooky Empire this time.
So, yeah, we're going to be flying from Bangor, Maine. I'm sorry, Portland, Maine, on October 28th, back here to LAX. And then Spooky Empire starts on Halloween. So we're not going to have enough time. We've got some stuff we got to do. We're going to be at a convention out here, Scare Fair, with our buddy Eddie on October 30th.
We've been married. We will have been married for 5 years in May.
Uh-oh. Why are you telling lies?
How long do you think we've been married?
An eternity.
It feels like it, does it? Does it?
No, I don't. I don't even know who you are, weird lady. What are you doing in my house?
You just now noticed me? Wow.
This is
Stealth skills.
unacceptable. Where is my dog? My guard dog didn't even alert me.
Married 34 years. That's awesome. We were not fortunate enough to meet each other early on. I just met, well, obviously 5 years ago.
I just met him today. I don't know who the hell this guy is.
Oh, that's cute. My wedding ring? Yeah. My wedding ring is a coffin.
If you listen close, you know, like you take a seashell and you hold it up to your ear, you can hear the ocean. If you hold that up to your ear, you can hear somebody coughing.
Yeah, that's my wedding ring.
That was so bad, she didn't even acknowledge it with an eye roll.
Nope. That one was okay. That was decent. That's not the best you've ever had, but that was not the worst you've ever said either. I'll let you have it. Actually, no, my nails are not glow in the dark. They're just clear right now. I just got them done, so they're like sparkly. I like it when they're fresh, and I don't paint them yet because they look cute. Yeah. Thank you, guys. I always get gels because I'm really hard on my nails, and I tend to I chew on them.
So you ready for this?
Will we be doing a meet and greet in Pittsburgh? We're gonna try.
So yes. So I am. We're gonna try.
We're gonna try.
We're gonna try.
So again, follow our social media. If you're a Patreon, we'll post there too. It's probably easier to keep up with that than it is on social media, but we understand if you can't. You can join Patreon for as low as $1 a month, but we don't have any meet and greets set in stone for our October trip, but we will probably be announcing it if we're going to have one, and if we do, it might be last minute.
For what?
If we do a meet and greet while we're traveling in October.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no. So here's the thing.
By last minute, I mean like 24 hours.
Well, yeah, when we
42
do meet and greets, we really like the idea of doing them in a location that's going to help out the location.
Right.
Do you see what I mean? So, for instance,
Like
if
we're not going
it's-
to meet up in a park.
Yeah, we're not gonna meet up in a park. It's more like maybe a all year long haunted house, or maybe a record store, or a
Mhm.
coffee shop, or a bookstore, or something that is horror or travel related,
Right.
and that when you're there, you can also experience
Support.
what's there and help that local
Yeah.
business.
And support the business that's there.
So we've got emails out to people,
in
and we're
more
just
of
waiting
an official capacity
for confirmation back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Hooters would not be a location that we would meet people in. We would want to do it with something that is more connected to the like horror industry or alternative industry. Some place that like either carries movies or like I want to say toy shops, but like the places that we go to have at least like a horror type section, or they also carry things along that line of stuff,
Oh, John Ramirez says, when are you guys having a pop-up merch shop? So
we're restocking.
Well, no. We, after experiencing some things here in Los Angeles, we would love the idea to have a pop-up experience and a shop where for like one weekend we have this thing, and then people can experience, and we have no idea.
We have no idea how much the full moon actors get paid. There is no way for us to know that. I don't know why you keep asking.
What's that?
Someone wants to know if the full moon actors get paid very much, and it's like I have no idea.
Oh, I don't know.
Why would we know that?
Sometimes you don't even know how much we get
paid. Hi, good morning. It's probably, you know what? Because we get so many people in here from all over the world, I actually have added different time zones to my phone. So, because I'm always curious.
Good night, Dan.
To know what time it is where you guys are. So, like in London right now, I know it's 6:46. Good morning to you. And in Australia, it's 3:45 in the afternoon. I added you guys to my phone so I would know what time it is where everybody is.
Hong Kong. And with that, I think it's a good time for us to call it an evening. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the movie. It's a little I remember seeing The Devil's Rejects in the movie theater. And I went by myself, and I remember sitting there in the dark watching, especially the motel scene. And I remember going, I felt dirty. Like I'd have to take
From what?
a sponge to myself and just like scrub away the dirt from watching The Devil's Rejects.
Oh, yeah, it is a bit icky.
It's a pretty intense movie.
It is, yeah. They don't bleep anything out. They don't leave anything to suggestion. Yeah. They just throw it all in your face. Okay, I tell you what. I will sing you a song. And this is one that I used to sing to Michael when he had trouble sleeping. And it's a Disney movie, so if you don't like it, suck it.
End stream.
Ready? I don't know if I can do it seriously, though, because, like, I just drank 2 Monsters, and I'm like, eee!
How'd that go?
Let's see if I can take it seriously and actually sing you guys a song. Don't look at me while I do it. God.
My hands are so cold.
I don't know. Because my blood flow is not working normal. My blood has stopped flowing. Okay, ready? Let's try it. I don't know if I can do it, guys.
All right, everybody close their eyes so she doesn't see you.
Your eyes.
So she doesn't see you watching it.
A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. In dreams you will lose your heartaches. Whatever you wish for, you'll keep. Dream. Oh, I lost it.
That was amazing.
And someday your rainbow will come smiling in. No matter how your heart is aching. Oh, fuck, I messed up the words. You get the gist of it.
Well, to be fair, the first draft of that song, that line was actually in there.
See, I have way too much adrenaline running right now. It's actually not Snow White. It's from Cinderella. Cinderella! Cinderella, Cinderella, 9 days, Cinderella.
All right, guys.
Wait, what's the other one? I blitzed! Sorry.
You what?
I've had too much energy drink.
Oh,
My
God.
heart's going to explode.
Help. All right.
I got the shakes. Yeah. I love you guys, and I'm gonna go cry in the corner now because I had too much energy drinks.
We love you guys. Thank you for joining us on another grim Up All Night.
All night.
TT FM.